Hello. Welcome back to some Mass Effect 2 Randomizer. So, yesterday we got all the loyalty missions done and did the Reaper IFF mission. So today we're going to be doing DLC and the endgame. Not sure how long it's going to take. The Shadow Broker DLC is actually kind of usually I think that's the one where it usually ends up being longer than I remember. But Overlord, you got Awakening, and then we'll do the end game. Hello, Golden. I feel like, okay, if I were to rank, I mean, I've actually done this before, but it's been a while. In fact, one of the goals for this month was the tier list thing, which is already unlocked, so that'll be one of the things I do, probably. I need to go through there and make a list of tier lists I can do, including some just goofy ones. But I ranked personally ranked the DLC for Mass Effect. Shadow Broker was, I'm pretty sure, S tier for me. But Overlord, I wasn't too big on Overlord when it first came out. But it's kind of like become better and better as I played it. I don't know why. Honestly, I think Shadow Broker lost a little of its oomph for me the more and more I played it. Because I think a big part of it was the realization that, well, Liara becomes the Shadow Broker. And when you know that, it kind of like loses a little bit of its... You could already make the same argument for Overlord. You know David's being tortured in that scene at the end, but I feel like that kind of keeps its punch a little better. So I feel like they're kind of like close in rank for me now. Age as well. Leviathan does too, surprisingly. Even though, of course, there's the whole revelation of like, the Leviathans, but I still like it. So, we're not doing Firewalker. Sorry. There are only 2 DLCs in the Mass Effect franchise I rank in F tier. Well, to be fair, I think I put them in D tier. I don't think they're failures. I just think they're kind of like bleh. Firewalker is worth doing the first time you play the game if you've never done it. After that, it's very skippable. Very, very skippable. Pinnacle Station you have to skip because in the Legendary Edition, there isn't any Pinnacle Station, although there is a mod to install it. Let's get this party started. Well, that's in 3, not 2. The party in this is horrors. Visually and mentally. Alright, let's do Shadow Broker first. I tend to do that one second. Let's mix it up a little bit. Because I played these games when they came out, I played the DLC in order when it came out, obviously. You have to do it that way. But ever since I've had the option of doing the DLC in any order I want, I still do it in the order that it came out. I do that in almost every game I play that has DLC. So in this game, it's going to be... I think Firewalker was one of the first ones, but again, I'm not doing that. It's going to be Overlord, Shadow Broker, Arrival. Just like in Mass Effect 3, I do Leviathan, Omega, and then Citadel. So who we bring in, it really doesn't matter, because after a while, we're only going to have one person. Who's better in combat? We're on casual, but I mean, hey, combat matters. I'll bring Legion, even though the randomizer doesn't work on him. Hey, Scandy. By the way. And the next person's going to be swapped out, so let's just bring Garrus. I mean Garper. Very, very tall Garper. And Legion... I really don't like AI hacking. I think it's only good in his mission. Yeah. Yo! Garper's having a melted face moment again. It'll fix itself when he starts moving. His face will pull itself back together. I think. It's supposed to. Maybe it won't. He just has a drippy face now. Yep.
Citadel Council. The Batarians claim that slavery is an inextricable part of their...
Begone,
vile man!
No,
Be
you
done
don't
from me!
understand.
Are you
I
speaking
lost
to
it
Garper?
somewhere near the transport
With his
terminal.
melted face?
It can't be replaced. It's a token.
You should try it.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Again, it
Do
kind
you
of
want the
reminds me
Shepard?
of the thing. Oh no! Wait! It's fixed, kind of. Sword, yeah, there. Okay, it's okay now. I think. All right, let's do Shadow Broker DLC. Let's get that going.
Are you a Quarian or Volus who is tired of being passed over?
Another reason why I think if I did a ranking of the DLC today, I might actually rank Overlord higher than Shadow Broker. Is this mission drags a little bit. I feel like Overlord has like a nice constant, like, you know, progression to it. While this, I can appreciate some slow stuff. I mean, look, I'm a fan of Next Generation. I'm a fan of Star Trek. I appreciate like slow, boring stuff to lead up to things. But there's something about the Shadow Broker missions that kind of, it just starts off so slow.
Shepard, it's good to see you again. So, what can I do for you?
Let's get that Shadow Broker.
I know you're looking for the Shadow Broker. Cerberus gave me data on where to find him. Interested?
Absolutely. I had no idea. Let me see what you've got. It looks like a leaked transmission between Shadow Broker operatives. Some hints as to the location and... It's about Farron. He's still alive.
Who's Farron?
He was a friend. He helped me recover your body from the Shadow Broker.
Why did the Shadow Broker want my corpse?
He was going to sell you to the collectors, but Farron and I stopped him. Farron sacrificed himself to save me.
So you rescued me. Then how did I end up with Cerberus?
Well, they gave me intel to help recover you. They actually put Farron with me in the first place. After I got out, I gave you to them. They said they could bring you back.
Yep, that's what the first comic series is based on, which I still have not read to this day. I really should probably read them, considering I own them. I have the as far as I know, there's only 4 comic book series with 4 issues each, and I have not read any of them. I should. They do tie into, well, the games. The first one is about Liara's adventure to get Shepard's body. The second one, I forget the order. The second one, I think, is the Omega one. Basically, it's just about like how Arya lost Omega. And then the third one is about the Elusive Man and his time in the First Contact War. And the fourth one is called Homeworlds. That one has 4 issues, each of which focus on a teammate. James is one of them. James, Tally, Garrus, and I always forget the 4th. I want to say it's Liara, but she already got her own series in the first place with the first one, so I'm not sure if it is Liara. I don't remember who the 4th is. So most of those comics also have alternate covers, which I think I have most of them, that are pretty cool.
It's good to have a better picture of what's going on. So what's our next move?
I don't know. I need to prepare, to think. I'm going home. Use my terminal if you need any local intel.
You okay?
I've spent 2 years plotting revenge.
Ah.
Now I have the chance to make it a rescue.
Let me help. I'll come by your apartment.
Okay. Hopefully I'll have a plan by then. Thank you, Shepard.
You don't want to know anything about the Elusive Man's background, but why? Would that make him less elusive? Also, you'll notice Nyxeris disappeared. Because if you do this stuff with Liara before this, she's gone. She was in the background of that conversation, but now she's just gone.
The council thought that blast
Well,
the first Hanar Spectre would
it
play
does,
This one has forgotten whether its heatsink is over capacity.
anyway, it does, explain his train of thought a little bit more. And the fact that a lot of people think he wasn't indoctrinated until Mass Effect 3. But I haven't read the comics, but I know he comes across some form of Reaper tech in the First Contact War. And I think he's been slow. That's why he's so obsessed with it. He might say he's all about humanity. But I think it's more of like a subconscious thing. Like I think he truly believes what he's doing is in the best for humanity, but he has that in the back of his mind, kind of like Saren probably did at first. Like initial indoctrination. He has that back thing in the back of his mind, just like he's intrigued by Reaper stuff.
The Scandal Rock story of Nasana Dantius has come to a tragic end as
Oh, Nasana Dantius is dead.
while police have no formal suspects, Dantius was no stranger to controversy, making many enemies during her climb to power. The stocks in Dantius
I don't know. I think he truly believes what he's doing is best for humanity. It's just his brain has been melted by Reaper stuff.
Nasana Dantius didn't give us time to pack.
Honestly, if we're talking about that idea, I think Saren is. Saren said, I mean, it's a very similar thing. Saren says he sides with Sovereign to save as many organics as he can, but I think he's full of crap and he's only doing it to save himself.
For example, you know that.
I think with the Elusive Man, he believes what he's doing is best for humanity. That is his motivation. But again, he's twisted by Reapers, so it isn't true. With Saren, I think he's only doing it in the first place to save himself. I just get that bully mentality from him, where he says he's doing it for everybody, but really he's doing it for himself. I mean, Saren's been a jerk for a long time. Remember, he dealt with Anderson, like, I forget how long it was that before the events of Mass Effect 1. It was like 10 years or something. He dealt with him, and he was a complete jerk. And he got Anderson in trouble, and that's why he didn't become a Spectre. Once again, I'm just going to take whoever, because we're going to swap out anyway.
Seal off those trace samples and get them back to the lab.
We got multiple shots fired. Yeah, techs are going over the place now.
Central, we got an open carrier on this end. Switching to a coded relay.
What's going on?
She's angry.
This area is sealed off. Please step back, sir.
Sealed off? Why?
Someone tried to kill your friend, Commander Shepard. Thank you, officer. Your people are dismissed.
You can't do that.
Already done.
Which is good, because I no longer have Spectre authority. Because if Udina's in charge and the Council's dead, you don't get it back.
Tila Vasir, Special Tactics and Recon.
A Spectre?
I heard you weren't reinstated. Too bad. You did good work. So, I assume you had business with your friend this evening, Commander.
Liara was following a lead on the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker. Dangerous enemy to have.
What did you find on Liara's terminal?
Not much. She wiped her drive before she left.
Liara knew I was coming. She'd have made a backup of whatever she found.
Makes sense. Haven't found it yet, though. You knew Tassoni better than I do. Where would she have hidden her backups?
Let me take a look around.
Let's investigate. And I actually, since I investigate everything, I actually don't know how to, like, where to go first.
It's part of my old armor.
Looks like someone didn't like you much either.
It's one of those funny things about doing everything. You kind of forget, like, what triggers what. I think it's up here. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, yeah, it's the picture. What? I have no idea who that is. Maybe it's the person who made the mod.
The picture changed when you touched it. It must be keyed to your ID. What does it show now?
It's a Prothean dig site. Liara did leave a message.
There are a few Prothean-looking objects around the apartment. Let's see what we can find.
Oh. It also shows us... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Due to the randomizer, it shows Nihilus about to kill Saren. It flipped them in the scene. That's kind of funny. Saren, what are you doing here? Killing you, Nihilus. What was that? Nothing. Prothean relic.
Vasir, I've got something here.
Backup disk. Let's try it on her terminal. It looks like she recorded a call.
What have you got for me, Sagat?
It was tricky, but you paid for the best. I can narrow it down to a cluster, maybe even a system.
How soon can you have it?
Shouldn't take long. Come to my office. Barrier Frontiers in the Dracon Trade Center.
Ate so much lasagna.
Though, to Sony, you're making me a little nervous. How big is the trouble?
Whenever I see the word lasagna, I always just think of Garfield. Not from the comics, though. The cartoon. It was on Nickelodeon for a while in the 90s, like early mid-90s. Garfield and Friends.
This must be important. The Shadow Broker's people already tried to kill her once.
I know where the Dracon Trade Center is. My car's outside.
Let's go.
You had Garfield and Odie and John, and then you had all the barnyard animals that no one remembers. I remember them, I just can't remember their names. Or were they just called stuff like what they are? That would have been simple to remember.
The Barrier Frontiers offices are located on the 3rd floor. I don't hear police chatter. We must have missed the party.
Nope, party just started. Oh, since everyone's doing random stuff, it broke.
Decisive action required.
They just took out 3 floors to make sure she's dead. I'll grab this Sky car and seal off the building from the top.
I'll start down here and work my way up.
Just leave some for me.
Bye. Kill you later. Yeah, it kind of broke the animation of some people because they're just stuck.
The blast knocked me off my feet.
Let's see. Garfield. Wasn't there another? Oh yeah, there was another cat-based animated series around that time. Heathcliff. I remember that. I don't remember the show at all. I just remember the name.
Barrier Frontier employee. Looks like he got caught in the explosion.
I wouldn't take any bets onto Sony's informant surviving that blast.
Monsieur, the elevators are out and building security is down.
No alarms, no police. Very professional.
Well, sniper rifle kind of sucks in this place. But I still like it. It has a lot of ammo.
Mercs came from the smoke. Set the bombs, killing everyone.
Ugh.
Life isn't about arriving. It's about the ride along the way. At Nizo, every
Like I said, it's a weird feeling not knowing where to go first because I just go everywhere and then I find the way to go. So in these kind of games, it's less I know where to go exactly and just the fact that I look at everything, so I find everything eventually.
Monsieur, I found a military-grade explosive device. It hasn't been armed.
Sloppy work.
Hmm.
You use that kind of hardware when you don't have time to plan.
Monsieur, I'm at the Barrier Frontier's office. We are assigned in just a few minutes ago.
Understood, Commander.
Frontiers. Let us be your guide to limit.
Oh, there's that again. Ow, what the?
Expansion.
Monsieur, I pinned down mercs, and they're well armed.
Say hello to the Shadow Broker's private army.
Amazon. Track packaging. Oh, it's on its way. Shipped. Okay. Oh, Fish Dog Food Shack. Online ordering. Edmonton style. Daily special. Oh. Okay. You know, it's funny, for the longest time, I didn't know what that meant. I had no idea what Fish Dog Food Shack was referencing. It's Varen. They're known as fish dogs. No, it's always an important thing to think about. Food's a great motivator. I mean, hell, that's how I used to get through work, like retail work. Like, man, today sucks, but when on the way home, I can get a pizza or something. So yes, I bribed myself. It's kind of funny how that works, though. As a kid, it's like, you know, a parent's like, if you're good and do all your chores or homework or whatever, I'll take you to get ice cream. And as an adult, you kind of try to do the same thing for yourself. Like, if I do a good job at work today, or do whatever, I can go get pizza. And then you realize as an adult, I can do whatever the hell I want. I could just not do this and go get pizza. It's like, as an adult, like, if I want to eat ice cream and pizza every night for dinner, I can. There are consequences to that, though.
Basir, these damaged pipes are on fire. Got it. Should be clear now.
Good. I'm on my way down.
Oh, I got something in the mail today, speaking of Amazon. I mentioned I've been drinking that, like, fairly keto-friendly soda, Zevia. And I've only tried, like, 3 flavors. And I actually got a variety pack on Amazon. It comes with 24 of 2 each, so there's 12 flavors total. Which means there's, like, 8 or 9 in there I haven't tried. Looking forward to trying those. Maybe I'll do it on stream. I got them today, but they've only been in the fridge for like an hour, so they're kind of warm. Also, the soda was shipped, which means it was super shaken up. Which means if I open one now, it's just going to explode and take me out. So,
Look out!
It's going to be like Simpsons. The April Fool's episode where Bart goes to the paint store, like the hardware store, and takes a can of beer and shakes it in the paint shaker for like an hour. And then he opens it and explodes. It's like a small nuclear explosion. Well, I also don't want to have to be warm.
This might be
Oh,
useful.
man, warm soda. There's certain things I can drink, like room temperature. Soda's not one of them. Room temperature soda's nasty. Like, room temperature water, I'm fine with. Room temperature, like, tea or something. I mean, like, or, like, that's okay. But, nah, soda's gotta be cold. Hello, Mist.
This hurts you.
It also depends on the soda. This soda does not taste like regular soda. And I actually drank one of these things lukewarm one day because it was left out for like half a day. It was worse. It was worse.
Damn it. If I'd have been a few seconds faster, I could have stopped them.
I see the lurk didn't work again on the first try.
Must have been.
No sign of that data Liara talked about. Looks like a dead end.
Speaking of which, did you find your friend's body?
You mean this body?
Here, let me try it. Sometimes the first one doesn't work for the day. I don't know why. Yeah, see, that worked. Now, what if you do, and then combine it with, like, other stuff? Lurk high. Ah! See, the old system, you could do lurk and then do stuff after it, and it did it correctly. It triggered the sound effect. But it looks like this new system I'm using, that I have to use now, if you put anything after it, it doesn't work. Okay.
Liara. This is Basir. She's a Spectre.
This is the woman who tried to kill me.
You've had a rough day, so I'll let that slide. Why don't you put that gun down?
I saw you. I doubled back after I left. I watched you break into my apartment.
You didn't know where Liara went, because she hid the message. You needed me to find it for you.
Thanks for the help.
Once she had my location, she signaled the Shadow Broker's forces. They bombed the building to take me out. She found Saket, took his data, and killed him. I'm guessing she's still got the disc on her.
Good guess. Not that you'll ever see what's on it. You pure blood bitch!
Oh, here comes the part where I can't be a cool biotic user, even though I'm a biotic. I just hit the ground, but everyone else can float. Uh-oh, Vasir's... they flipped. Some random merc is Vasir, and Vasir is Liara. Get him, Vasir. Oh no, Liara! Was that the Solarian who died? Oh, Liara's shooting at us. It's come to this. Ah, this is where the sniper rifle actually comes in handy.
High efficiency shot.
Shields have failed.
Bum, 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 bum. You know, some up-close snipering.
She's getting away.
Who says a biotic charged person can't use a sniper rifle? Cover. Mist. I'm actually going to, since I don't stream tomorrow, it's the one day this week I'm not streaming. I think I'm going to do a little Final Fantasy 14 to practice and do stuff. I need to run dungeons with my 5 main classes, but I think I'm going to do some PvP to get some PvP currency. I want to get some of those PvP fashion sets. Doing the big PvP matches gets you more payout, but it depends on what the version is that day. There's 4 modes, and there's one I really don't like. I think it's called Shatter.
I'm fine, by the way. Thanks for asking.
As long as that's not the one tomorrow, that's what I'll do. We're taking Garrus. Sorry, Legion. Garrus has a funnier face.
Come on, she's getting away.
Yeah, okay. I was like, what button is it again? It's just forward. Boost the car's speed. Yeah, there's no reason not to boost constantly. I feel like the steering is good enough with it.
There she is. Hang a right. No, wait, left.
I'm on her.
Hang a left.
I wish Mass Effect games had more of this. Like, look,
She's around the corner.
It's gonna be a weird segue, but look, I like Kingdom Hearts games.
Inside our...
Ow, 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 ow. I like Kingdom Hearts games. Wait, did I...
escape with that data. I'm not letting her escape
But
with that data.
I also really like the gummy ship stuff, which is very different than the rest of the game. I wish Mass Effect had a thing where when you're traveling, you could do other stuff along the way.
I'm going.
Like I said, I'm usually a fan of like some secondary mechanics in games that I wish were bigger.
She's dropping proximity charges.
I want some space battles in Mass Effect. 2 of my favorite Halo levels of all time in the series, are the 2 levels where you get to fly around stuff.
What kind of guns does this thing have?
It's a taxi.
The end of Halo 4 and one of the levels of Halo Reach.
Truck.
I know.
Truck.
I know.
Well, it's, you know.
There we go.
You're enjoying this.
I mean, I'm boosting constantly right now and everything's fine.
A head-on collision at this speed.
Yeah, I hear those can be bad for you.
Oh man, you ever tried doing Halo 4 with Lasso?
Watch out.
Where all 4 of you are doing like the Death Star trench run, and if one of you dies, everyone has to reset. It's like doing Halo 3 lasso when you're doing all the ghost things, like the ghost challenge with that one skull on. So if one of you dies in the last level on the ghost, you all have to reset. That's pretty brutal. I think I did that one. Like it's not lasso. It's just you have to do it with you have to do it with 4 ghosts with only that skull on. I did lasso in Halo 1 all the way through. It's the easiest for a certain reason. In the other Halo games, if one person dies, it reloads the checkpoint. In Halo 1, it doesn't.
Crashed on Azure. Get me some damn back.
So if you're super patient, you can do it. You send someone into the room, kill a few people and die, and the other person just stays outside. So you just keep spawning and running back in over and over and over again. It's kind of like XCOM on Impossible if you save scum constantly. It's tedious and time consuming, but you can do it. It takes more patience than skill. Ow. Also, lasso on Halo 2 is awful. There are some skulls in Halo 2 that don't exist in Halo 3 or 4. There's a reason why. They're ridiculous. Nothing dies. Elites are immune to damage. The only way to kill elites in Halo 2 is to assassinate them. They will eat both of your bullets before you have to reload. Like, until you have to reload, and then their shields will just come back immediately. It's impossible.
And stay down.
I feel like Halo 3 on lasso is not too bad.
There we go.
Jackal snipers are a pain in Halo 3. Other than that, I feel like Halo 3 is not that bad.
They've seen us.
Especially compared to 2. Also, Halo 3 is my favorite campaign of the Halo games. It was the first one that lets you do 4-player co-op, and the first night it came out, that's what I did. I had 3 friends online, back when I had 3 friends, and we played through the entire campaign in one night. Did that for Halo 2 as well, also by myself. No online co-op.
Come on, we can climb over to get to Vizier's.
Remember Master Chief Collection? Remember Master Chief Collection when it came out and everyone was like, yeah, Halo 2 online co-op, only 2-player, which I guess is fair. But remember how broken it was? The multiplayer, like the competitive multiplayer was just like laggy and busted. And then the single player, you would desync, where on your screen, your teammate would just be like running into a wall. But on their screen, they were doing stuff. So I actually played with somebody where we had vehicles and there were like holes in the ground. And on we had to reset so many times. This is during Lasso, by the way. We had to reset so many times because one of us would be driving a tank, and on the other person's game, we would just drive into a hole and die. And it would reset the game for both of us, even though we were both alive from our perspectives. Yay.
Please let me live. I'll do the monitors every week. I'll give to charity. I'll go back to the Citadel and get a good job. I swear.
What kind of hotel is this?
Azure. It's a luxury resort with an exotic edge. Azure is slang for a part of the Asari body in some areas of Ilium.
Where?
Mainly the lower reaches, near the bottom.
I meant where on the Asari body.
So did I. I've mentioned it before, the writing in Shadowbroker reminds me a lot of the comedic writing they use in Mass Effect 3. This is one of the last DLCs of this game, so it kind of makes sense. Hey, Blue. Yeah, you know what? Okay, interesting take I have on this. You mentioned Reach is your favorite Halo. What is everyone's favorite Halo game to play? I guarantee you it's different than mine. I have not met anyone yet who says mine. Like, favorite game to play, just single player for fun, or like competitive or
This looks
co-op.
interesting.
Blood trail. Vizier got hurt in the crash.
That should slow her down.
Now, why do you say that? Why do you say Halo Wars?
She's lost a lot.
I mean, it was either going to be Halo Wars or like Spartan
Give
Assault.
her that much.
She's a
I like Spartan Assault, but yeah, it's Halo Wars. 1. I'm not a huge fan of 2. 2 does improve Halo Wars in a couple ways that I wish was in Halo Wars 1, but I like 1 better. Campaign-wise as well. I actually like playing the campaign in Halo Wars. Got all the achievements. Including getting to general rank in multiplayer. That was fun.
Vizier, it's over.
It's a very stripped down RTS, but I feel like it's fun.
Hey, you! Come here. What's your name?
Mariana.
Mariana. You want to live, don't you? Tell those people that you want to live.
Please.
Hold on a second. Anyway, it sounded like someone was hammering on the wall. Alright. But yeah, Halo Wars was fun. It did ruin my ability to play regular RTS games. Before I played Halo Wars, I used to play Galactic Battlegrounds a lot, which is kind of like a Star Wars skin of Age of Empires 2. It's a good one. I think it's better than it sounds. It was fun. And I was decent at it. But when Halo Wars came out, I played that, and it's so dumbed down. I tried to play Galactic Battlegrounds after that with a friend, and I just didn't know what I was doing. I was losing like on normal difficulty. Because there's only 2 resources you have to manage, and they're buildings, so you don't have to do anything. I lost my ability to micromanage, basically.
Basir, you don't need to do this.
All you had to do was walk away. Now it gets ugly.
Please, I have a son.
A son? I hope he gets to see you again. I've heard losing a parent is just horrific for children. Scars them for life.
I'm going to end you, Vizier.
It's okay, Liara. We'll handle it. The usual way.
You want Mariana's little
And that line works whether you're Paragon or Renegade.
Shepard? Thermal clips on the ground now. Power
Yep,
cells too.
I don't have the ability because I suck. We're not Brock. Here, let's do it. I don't think I've ever done this.
It's okay, Mariana. You're gonna be all right.
Yeah, she still has biotics.
We've been spotted.
Oh, oh, that's awesome. You actually do lose all your ammo. I didn't know that. I've never done that. I've done Paragon, I've done the Renegade one, and I've also done the Wound the Hostage one with Brock. Not a Spectre anymore, stop calling me that. I'm doing barely anything.
Stay sharp. Can you keep up?
And stay there.
Hold on, is Liara in the... Yeah, Liara is in the party, that's what I thought. Warp. Warp is very good for this. Right, no, just heavy. Sorry, scientist. Weapon damage, power recharge time. There we go. And warp.
Charging biotics.
Stay sharp.
Yeah, the only time I ever really do the standard options when I have the Renegade and Paragon is the bottom one when I'm doing just like a psycho playthrough.
Heavy weapon.
Where are they coming from? Oh, right here. Garrus, you have overload.
Got them.
That one hit.
It wasn't you, Liara. Stop taking credit. It's Garrus.
Neutralize the drone.
It's like when the Council probably took credit for stopping Sovereign.
Miss me?
When you save him. It's like, yes, we, the Council, saved you all from the not Reapers. The Geth.
Concussive shot ready.
Kind of regret saving you now. And even on casual, she takes a ton of bullets.
Stay sharp. Bad idea to fight a real spec.
Firing a high impact shot.
Having trouble.
Alright, down to armor.
Kill Shepard, damn it.
Ah.
Heavy weapons, look out.
Yeah. That's how I justify playing Mass Effect a million times. If I can learn one new thing every time I play it, then it is justified.
Charging biotics.
I'll take the shot.
I learned something new. Yes, it was only like one mechanic in this entire game. That's only good here, but you know what? Good enough.
Support my position.
Like Dragon Age. I've actually never played through... I have played through Dragon Age Origins as a jerk. But I have not played through... I did play through Dragon Age 2 and did a few jerk options, but not all of them. Kind of like how I did my Renegade playthrough.
Shockwave, take cover.
The non-Brock one. Where I was a jerk to my enemies, but nice to my friends. That was kind of what I was doing. But I've never actually done, like, full Renegade playthrough of Dragon Age 2. And I've never done an Inquisition either. Inquisition's a little different with it, but it still works. Alright, we're down to armor, which is good, because I have armor-piercing rounds. The bonus ability I always take, unless I'm playing... Well, actually. No, it's good whenever. I don't think I'd take it if I did Soldier. Soldier already has every ammo for every contingency, like every fight. I don't need another one.
Stay back, Shockwave.
What would I take with Soldier? Probably one of the defensive ones, like Geth, Shield Boost, or Fortification. Just to be even more of a tank. Oh, that's... Wait, that's you. Where's the... Oh, there you are.
See ya.
Oh, bye. Oh, he didn't fall off. Aw. Wait, let's see if we can get her out of here. Yes!
Oh, damn it. Damn it.
That's a pretty good... That's a pretty good, like, that'd be a pretty good Renegade one to do for an Adept.
You're dead.
The Shadow Broker has been in power for decades. He's stronger than anything you've ever faced.
Is that why you sold out the council to work for him?
You think I betrayed the council? Like Saren? Go to hell. The Broker's given me damn good intel over the years. Intel that saved lives and kept the Citadel safe. So if the Broker needs a few people to disappear, I'll pay that price without hesitation.
Also, just because I'm the person who makes lore for their characters, most of the time, this character has no lore because they're random. I don't take biotic bonus abilities unless I'm a biotic. It doesn't make sense to me. Because if you take one, I think you actually are referred to as a biotic in the game. Like when you're having a conversation with Caden, he talks about how, like what is the conversation where like L2s spike higher than L3s? Except for you, of course. Basically saying that L2s are, I think what he's saying is L2s have like stronger peaks than L3s. So technically L2s are stronger, they just have side effects. But then he's like, oh, not yours. You're definitely stronger than me. But I'm pretty sure if you take a biotic's bonus power, he says that. The game considers you a biotic, which will add like itty bitty little extra little lines in sometimes. I would say it's like being a mage in Dragon Age, but it's not even close. It's like 1% of that. Being a mage in the Dragon Age games is so much fun because it adds so much extra dialogue and lore to the game. Like when Dragon Age Inquisition came out, I played Dragon Age Origins as a male human noble. I just like that for the game. I like the human noble start. For Dragon Age 2, of course, you have to be human. But Dragon Age 3, I was already in line to be like human guy warrior. Because that's just what I do in my first playthrough sometimes. Usually. Like I was soldier in Mass Effect the first time through. But for some reason, I played as a female elf mage. I don't know why. I just wanted something different. And it was really fun. I mean, every character does this, but if you want a character playthrough of Inquisition that has, like, a lot of extra stuff, elf mage. And for a certain romance option, female elf mage. Because that's a very specific romance. One of the downsides to Inquisition, the romances are very specific, unlike 2, where it's just anybody.
Spectres don't blow up buildings filled with innocent people.
Sure we do. We get our hands dirty so the council doesn't have to.
The counselors might complain about our methods to soothe their consciences, but they never look too closely.
Besides, you're with Cerberus. You have any idea what your terrorist friends have done?
Yep.
I know who they are and what they've done. It doesn't matter.
I think it does. You want to judge me? Look in the mirror. Kidnapping kids for biotic death camps. Hell, your own unit on a cruise. And you're with them. Don't you dare judge me. Don't you?
And that is the one time in this game it points out the fact that if you have the sole survivor background, it's brought up. And it's in a DLC. They probably did that because of people mentioning it.
Civilian casualties not a concern.
Vasir's dead.
I'm putting the data through to the Normandy's computers. We can be at the Shadow Broker's base in a few hours. He'll know about Vasir before long, if he decides to kill Farron.
We won't give him time.
We'll need the Normandy's stealth systems to get us in close undetected. The Shadow Broker's agents are still shooting their way through Ilium. With luck, they won't notice we've left until it's too late.
What's the plan when we get there?
Get in, get Farron, get out. And kill anyone who tries to stop us.
That's it?
That's it.
Sounds like a plan.
The Shadow Broker's base. This is a fun one. And has quite a few of those moments I mentioned earlier, the humorous moments. Like the Omnigel update made everyone angry, that kind of stuff. Yeah. They're good. It's good. Garrus, you can stick with us. You're on the team, Garper. It's sad that the this ship gets blown up in 3. Off screen. It's a cool ship.
Hagalaz. The oceans boil during the day, then snap freeze 10 minutes after sundown.
The Shadow Broker lives in this?
His ship follows the sunset, completely undetectable in the storm, unless you know where to look.
How do we get inside?
The shuttle bay is locked down. We'll need to land on the ship and hunt for a hatch. But we can't stay outside for long. There's a constant lightning storm where the hot and cold air collide.
It is a very good villainous lair. And yes, I say the Shadow Broker's a villain. He claims that he's neutral and doesn't take sides and sells data to whoever, which evens the playing field. But he's working with the collectors,
But I'm picking up signals from
which
a
are working for the
communications
Reapers.
array near the back of the ship. There's nothing below but maintenance equipment. We have to find an entrance near the back shielding.
That's picking a side. Even if he works with the collectors just as much as he works with everyone else, that's good enough to be a problem. Because, yeah, they're the enemy of everybody.
Maintenance drones.
Why are they attacking?
They must think we're debris from the storm.
Hmm?
Careful. Those capacitors discharge built-up lightning.
Oh, do they now?
Shepard, try firing at the capacitors.
Oh yeah, I have biotics, by the way. I'm not using them. To be fair, in that boss fight with What's-Her-Face, Pull and Shockwave, not great. Pull and Shockwave are fun abilities. It's just, when enemies have a lot of defenses, they're just kind of meh. Similar to how I feel about Cryo. Oh, again, in 3, I know that Cryo, I think, is a little better.
Excuse me, battle systems engaged.
Since it weakens armor. So instead of using Incinerator armor for damage, you could use Cryo to, either, it's like, do you want damage, or do you want a debuff? So yeah, I can see swapping Incinerate for Cryo.
Neutralize the drone. Watch out, flashbang.
Warm up.
There's a body still floating behind me. That's one of the best things about having in-game cutscenes. If certain things are done, they show up in the cutscenes like that. Can make for some good moments.
Reform! I'm ready.
Oh. Robots.
Impact time imminent.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Shockwave should be instant death here. For anyone that doesn't have, like, biotic or shield protection. I mean, physics are one thing. If you're moving this fast on a ship and you jump up in the air, you're fine, because you still have the speed from the ship. But with these high winds and lightning, I mean, I would guess the further away you are from the ship, the less likely the lightning rods are going to protect you.
Okay, looking down was clearly a mistake.
Ready to engage.
Yeah, see, there's like,
Fire in the hole!
it's weird that there's gravity here. I would have imagined we were using like mag boots here, since we're on the deck of a ship. But I guess it is built to have people on it, like these walkways. So maybe it has artificial gravity. I don't remember. Does Mass Effect have artificial gravity, or is it graph? Like, which version is it? Every sci-fi has a different version. Star Trek literally just has like anti-grav. It's just a thing you turn on. That science, pretty sure has not been able to figure out yet.
This ship is incredible. It
The
must
Expanse
take
is more
decades
realistic.
to build in secret.
Ships have like spinning cores
I think we
to keep artificial gravity on the inside. So if the engine's shut down and the spinning stops, then your gravity's gone. Like basically the whole ship spins. And when your ship stops, you lose gravity. There are mag boots, of course. That would make sense to have. Mass Effect, I don't remember what they do. Graph plating is also a thing in something. I forget what. That also might be... Maybe Star Trek has both. I think I've heard the term graph plating mentioned in Star Trek. But I'm pretty sure they also just have anti-gravity technology, so I'm not sure what the difference is. Time to Google. I mean, the whole premise behind Mass Effect technology, like literally Mass Effect technology, is the fact that a biotic field with the right charge can increase or decrease mass, which effectively means we can control gravity a lot. But when you're just walking around a ship, I don't think that's going to help. There's got to be some kind of anti-grav.
Concussive shot ready.
I forget which one's which. Positive does one, negative does the other.
Antibiotics.
Hell, I'm pretty sure even our guns use that. I'm pretty sure most guns use a small biotic field where when it shoots off the quote-unquote bullet, it lowers its mass so it can just fly at like super duper speeds with very little effort. And then I'm guessing at some point along its trajectory, the field is gone because it's just a bullet now, and then it gains its mass back, and then when it hits like a truck, even though it's so small. But yeah, the bullets in Mass Effect are actually shavings.
Shepard.
There's basically a block of metal in every gun. And, well, at least like the normal guns. And it shaves off a very small piece and shoots it. And again, because it's Mass Effect fields, instead of having to have like gunpowder or something, to project it, it's just kind of like thrown out. But it doesn't take a lot of force. That's why they're so light. And again, there is no the thermal clips we're picking up are not ammo. Mechanically, they're ammo. Remember, in the old Mass Effect, you could fire a weapon, and then it would overheat, and you had to stop. Thermal clips are a thing where, imagine a Mass Effect 1 gun, for Mass Effect 1, right? You're just shooting it, and it's like, oh, gotta wait. We'll shoot some more. Oh, gotta wait. In that world, it's basically shoot, 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 shoot. When it overheats, rather than have it overheat, you pop the thermal clip out. You pop a new one in, and then you can continue to shoot. In that sense, it is better. But it's also worse because it requires a physical thing on you for it to work. The gun should still be able to cool down on its own. That's where it doesn't make sense. It should have both features. You could shoot until it overheats, and then pop a thermal clip. Or if you're out of thermal clips, you can shoot until it overheats, and then wait. Just like Mass Effect 1 guns.
Enemy!
Most likely this is from EA probably wanting bullets.
On the field.
Focus fire my mark.
Because that's just like a common thing. Oh, wait, where's that coming from? Oh.
Next.
My teammates weren't shooting you, that's why it was confusing me. Alright, it's all hydrate in there. I think so. And I think even he's like, well, that seems dumb. I think that's actually what he says. He's just like, I think he even... Conrad Werner is a great character to break the fourth wall. Mass Effect is one of those things that makes fun of itself, especially in 3. Like, any change they made that was dumb, they're like, even in this game, in this DLC, they're like, oh yeah, the Omnigel thing was kind of broken, so we got rid of that. It was kind of dumb you could do that. But even Conrad makes sense. He's just kind of like, that's an upgrade? Kind of seems like a downgrade to me. Yeah, it kind of, both would have been fine. But yes, it is kind of, I much prefer the Mass Effect 1 version of the weapons. I forget where I'm going here. Can I go this way? Yeah, I can, okay. It just wasn't letting me the first time.
Look out!
Conrad also talks about how he apologizes if he asks the same question again because he forgot he asked it. A definite, like definitely touching on the fact that players do that all the time.
Shield your eyes.
Gotcha!
Blocking LOS.
Neutralize the drone. Watch the assault.
Headshot!
All right, it's sniper time. I mean, we never did find out about his background. I'm not that surprised. He could have been anything at that point. Are you shooting through a wall? Also, and I find this hilarious, by the way, this has to be on purpose. When you do the Conrad stuff in 1 and secure him in 2, and then do the Conrad stuff in 2, that secures him being in 3, because if you don't, he dies. In some pretty dumb ways. And then when he's in 3, you had to have found a Sorry Matriarch writings and gotten a certain license. Bought a certain license from a vendor in 1 and helped that guy on Pharos. It all comes together and gets you a cool war asset. It's only worth 5 points. I just think that's such a funny thing to do to Conrad's character. There's this big payoff for keeping Conrad alive through 3 games and doing some random side quests in 1. And all you get is 5 points.
Not even a guardrail. I bet the broker's agents love patrolling the hull.
That's true.
The view is nice.
Yeah, the reward is like the conversation, but... Oh yeah, you have to do the Jenna mission too. So there's like 5 Mass Effect 1 missions you have to do, including Conrad himself. And it's only worth 5 points.
There. That hatch leads directly to the communicate.
Go, Liara.
It's locked. Hang on, I've got a bypass shunt program that can crack it.
How long will
Shepard.
it take?
I don't know,
Did I
Shepard.
help?
I've never broken into the Shadow Broker's base before. Well, not this one anyway.
Yeah, Conrad. You helped.
And stay down.
I don't even feel anything.
You sure that shunt is working?
It's illegal even on Ilium. It didn't come with a warrant.
But you tested
Ooh.
it, right?
Here come more of them.
Tell me you tested it.
No time to talk.
Watch your footing.
Oh!
Oh, already dead.
Oh!
Yeah, Jenna also comes back. I don't know if Jenna has the same voice actress or not, but after 2 games, I couldn't tell.
I'm sure it won't be much longer.
Remember the old days when you could just
I mentioned
pop
earlier in
Omnigel
a stream,
on everything?
when they bring back NPCs for like cameos,
Look out, more on the
most
way.
of the time I'll notice they have a different voice. But with Jenna, I don't know. I mean, she's pretty much in the beginning of 1, so...
Shield your eyes.
Clothing line. Marks have LOS.
Wow, that's a long shockwave. I could hear it for a while.
I'll send them flying. Rocket drones, front of the ship.
All right, Garrus. Garper.
Perfect. Scratch 1. Perfect. There we go.
One less to worry about.
Got them. One down. Their attacks are disorganized. They'd be more effective if they all attacked at once.
Please don't give the mercs ideas.
Yep. Like I said, the humor in this mission just reminds me of 3.
Enjoy the ride.
Oh, I forgot about that when bodies go flying off the ship to get zapped by lightning.
What less to worry about?
The next wave looks like a big one.
You just had to give him tactical advice.
But now there'll be fewer left to deal with inside.
Keep dreaming, Sony. Nice shooting!
So, Mass Effect 3, kind of like how Mass Effect 2 does for Liara, Garrus, and Tali. Not so much Rex. Mass Effect 3 gives Mass Effect 2 characters a chance to kind of like grow and shine a little bit and kind of become their own people more. Who's everyone's favorite change?
Need help!
I guess I could use the term glow up, but mine are Zaid and Grunt. Zaid is not a very nice person, and in 2 you can tell that. But in 3, I just the crane game scene just I don't know.
The hatch is open.
It just makes him seem so much more like a goofball, and I kind of like it. And Grunt, of course. Grunt's probably my favorite overall. What they did with him in 3. Just everything about, like, everything he does. Like his whole CSEC adventure, where he's just talking about what happened. Trying to break out of the hospital. Oh, A-pose. Liara. She's trying to stop us with an invisible gun.
We've been spotted.
More of them. How many guards do the Shadow Broker have?
I told you.
Oh, that person's having the dance thing, the dance glitch. I could see it for a second.
Watch out, flashbangs.
I mean, I mentioned this before. The Citadel DLC is complete fan service, but I like it. It's good fan service. It has good content. It has good missions. And yes, it has very fan servicey things in it, but when you have a world that's been built this well and characters that have this much character development and personality, it works. Of course, then you get into that argument. Is the Citadel DLC truly that good? Because it benefits on building on almost 3 games of character development for certain characters. Same argument for kind of like Marvel stuff. Like, oh man, everyone loves Endgame and Infinity War, but it had like 20 movies to build up to it. It's like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I love the Avengers, but it did have like 5 or 6 movies built into it. Which is pretty helpful. I'm gonna get you. Get you. All right, Theron is in here, and the more you talk to him, the more you get zapped. Whenever I'm a Paragon character, I still talk to him for everything. I'll get all the information I can. I just feel bad about it. But as Brock Shepard, I didn't care what he had to say. I just did all the dialogue options so he'd be zapped more. Because Brock knew that what was happening. He's like, I don't care what this guy has to say, but I find it funny when he gets zapped, so. Yeah, I'm gonna ask you all the questions. What'd you have for lunch yesterday?
They're using combat.
Ow. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Alright. Okay. Oops. Vorcha regenerate, but are lightly armored. Yeah. Man, oh, that's right. Vorcha, I mentioned, like, the weird classes in the multiplayer. Like being a giant Krogan with a hammer, or a big Geth, or a Volus. There's also Vorcha. And they have barely any shields. But they have, like, a regenerative health thing. That is my 4th time dying on casual.
I've downloaded the ship's layout. We're headed toward the prison block. And Farron.
I mean, hey, I am skipping a lot of content, which means I'm a lower level than I usually am here. I'm only level 27. Actually, that's higher than I thought it'd be. I guess the main missions give you a lot more experience than side quests. Oh.
They're using combat drones.
Kind of expected it to be lower. Why am I doing? You know, I'm all in. I'm all in. Sniper rifle up close.
Shield your eyes.
Hey, Theron. Baron. I said Theron, didn't I? Baron. Close enough.
Farron.
Liara?
Hold on. We're getting you out of here.
No.
Farron.
I was kind of hoping we would be swapped during that initial cutscene. Like one of us is in the chair.
I thought this looked too easy.
This chair plugs into the broker's info network. You have to shut off the power. Pull me out now and my brain cooks.
Do you know where we can cut the power?
It won't be easy. You'll have to go to Central Operations.
Tell us where to go.
Central Operations is down the hall. You know the Shadow Broker's waiting
It
for
is.
you, right?
I'm counting on it.
We'll be back for you, Farron.
I'll try not to go anywhere.
I want all teams to Outpost C.
Get an LOS.
It's also backwards. Yeah. I forgot what weapon I had out for a second. You're not dead? Ow. No shields, no armor, no barriers. Carnifex to the head. Now, where could this person be? They're hiding so well. Oh, I missed. Kind of ruined that a little bit, but I recovered. All right. Oh, please. Oh, that's right. It's Steve. It's just the last guy left. He's like the receptionist for the Shadow Broker. And he's the last one left. He's trying his best. Aww. Aww. He didn't get paid enough for that. Come on. So remember that scene with Jack where Jack and I think me were contorted into mechs? Or when Garrus was like the gunship? I'm kind of wondering, is one of us going to be taken and flip for the Shadow Broker and we're going to be stretched out to be a Yogg? I'm hoping for it. I'm hoping for it. Oh, Liara's invisible. Yep. Hello, Shadow Broker. Aww.
Here for the drill. Reckless, even for you, Commander.
Oh, I was hoping that would last longer. That was good.
Not reckless, just determined. Ask your Asari Spectre about that.
Basir was expendable. All her death cost me was time.
Expendable like Farron?
Dr. Tassoni, your interference caused all this. Farron betrayed me when he handed you Shepard's body. The Drell is simply paying the price.
Be smart. Let Farron walk out with us.
You won't be walking out at all.
You're quite confident for someone with nowhere left to hide.
You travel with fascinating companions, Doctor. It's good you brought Archangel Tassoni. Your friend's bounty is still unclaimed.
You're not putting a hand on anyone.
It's pointless to challenge me, Asari. I know your every secret, while you fumble in the dark.
Is that right? You're a Yogg, a pre-spaceflight species quarantined to their homeworld from massacring the Council's first contact teams. This base is older than your planet's discovery, which probably means you killed the original Shadow Broker 60 years ago, then took over. I'm guessing you were taken from your world by a trophy hunter who wanted a slave. Or a pet. How am I doing?
Yeah, they're back. Oh, that's a creepy Liara. No, Garrus. It's me and you, Shadow Broker. We have to fight creepy Liara. Aw. Only that could last the entire fight.
I'll send them flying.
Oh, you're fast. Oh no, he got speed. The randomizer gave him speed. Uh-oh. This is why I thought about using the setting in the insane run if I do it, with all the other difficulty randomizer settings on. It's too random though. My teammates will end up having like 2 speed and they'll be useless. That's a little too random for that.
The shield's kinetically sensitive. Energy and projectiles are bouncing off.
Then we do this the hard
Remember when I talked about how the Lazarus Project was one of the dumbest things in the series? Bringing someone back to life that's just a sack of meat? This is also pretty dumb. To see someone as small as Shepard, like, or Liara, it's kind of ridiculous. Fun to see Liara do that, though.
Here they come.
They're under control.
Lost shield.
I'm on it.
Yeah, but you didn't do it. I told you to do. Oh, well. Never mind.
Unravel. Quick, while he's vulnerable.
All right, Liara, punch him again. No, it's me this time. Yeah, this. There is no way puny human Shepard could do that. I know it doesn't last very long, but still.
If you can get him to bring up that shield again, I've got an idea.
Although maybe Cerberus made him stronger. Again, I've talked about the fact that it's possible that Shepard dying was the best thing that happened to him. Ever since Shepard died, Shepard has done some pretty ridiculous action hero stuff and survived. It's possible that that's just who Shepard is. It's also possible when Cerberus rebuilt Shepard, they made him tougher. I mean, they are part machine. Without that advantage, it's possible Shepard wouldn't have been able to do what they did. And we would have lost. So it's possible Shepard dying was like the start of this.
Got him.
Okay. Yes! We're back to this. Yeah, embrace eternity.
Liara, now!
I'm sorry it came to this, Liara. But I must kill you. You've become, well, you're still there. Liara became a monster. Hey, Garrus.
Shadow Broker, this is Operative Murat. We've had a momentary connection failure. Can you confirm status?
Operative Shora requesting update. Are we still online?
Shadow Broker, I've lost our feed. We're online and awaiting instructions.
Not as dramatic as it is usually, isn't it?
This is the Shadow Broker. The situation is under control. We experienced a power fluctuation while upgrading hardware. It disrupted communications momentarily.
However, we are now back online. Resume standard procedures.
I want a status report on all operations within the next solar day.
Shadow Broker, out.
Goddess of Oceans. It's you. You... How?
Voice changer.
Everyone who's ever seen him in person is dead. So...
You're the new Shadow Broker.
Which is actually pretty close to the filter I use. Like, when I first used this filter...
the drone filter, I did it as like an alien filter because it was high-pitched. But someone told me it kind of sounded like the drone. Of course, if I talk normally, it doesn't sound as... But if I kind of do like a... hello, Shadow Broker. Like, if I kind of like up my voice a little bit, it sounds a little more like it.
But there's also this filter, which someone did mention. It sounds kind of like the Shadow Broker filter.
This is the Shadow Broker.
Like, kind of. So, I don't know, I thought about maybe, like, making that connected to the Shadow Broker, but I kind of like it as evil.
Sponsor time, Commander.
Speaking of that. Oh, that's a good one for this.
Today's stream is sponsored by Afterlife, the hottest nightclub in the Terminus systems, and possibly the galaxy. Located on Omega, Arya T'Lok's de facto capital has been rebuilt following the Cerberus incursion, and now boasts a better VIP section courtesy of Jarut. Afterlife, now featuring human-friendly bartenders.
Good sponsor for this one.
Is taking over as the Shadow Broker really a good idea?
It was either that or lose everything. His contacts, his trading sources, those will really help us. With the Shadow Broker's information network, I can give you...
I'll check the power systems.
Garrus is so tall with that head.
It's over. It's finally. For 2 years.
Ooh, thank you for the clip, Blue.
You've been running yourself ragged for 2 years. You've earned a break.
I suppose I have. But for now, let's figure out our options. No safeguards or user restrictions. It's like he never anticipated anyone but himself being here. And it's all ours.
Sure you want to stay here? I could use you on the Normandy.
I have to stay here. We can't pass this up, Shepard. All I wanted was to rescue Farron, but is it wrong that part of me wants this? With the Shadow Brokers network, I can help you. Maybe I can turn this operation into something better.
Thanks, Liara. Let me know when you have something.
I will. And feel free to come by. I've got a feeling the Shadow Broker didn't have many visitors.
Yep. It'd be so cool to have the Shadow Broker stuff available. Imagine all the secrets.
For everything.
Imagine all the secrets you could find in here. Not even just against the Reapers, because I'm sure there's a lot of information in here about them. Just everything. Well, that's one DLC down. Now, I am going to go back there real quick, because I want to see if there's any randomizer things in there. I want to go to, like, the... Oh, we're already here. Okay.
Shepard, it's so good to see you. I've set up a few terminals with information I think you'll find interesting. Take a look.
Oh, here comes one of the best characters in the game.
Welcome back, Shadow Broker.
What's this?
That's the old broker's VI assistant. It's actually been helpful with rebuilding the network.
Please let me know if I can organize anything else for you, Shadow Broker.
It also thinks anyone in the room is the broker. I'll play around with the settings later.
My manual is ready whenever you have a moment.
Ah, Glyph. Glyph in 3 Citadel DLC. Pretty good. Alright, let's check this out. Where... Iliara. Got research. Advanced training. Looks... It looks like everything is pretty much the same in that one. Let me take a look here. Yeah. This is where he's on Omega. Yeah, it looks like this is the same. Classified. Admiral Hackett, Anderson. Yeah, I was kind of expecting to be some randomizer in here, but I guess not. That's okay. Want to become famous? Oh, I haven't had one of these bots in a while. I miss them. Ah. Aww. Okay. Next DLC. Overlord. Cursor again. Bum 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 bum. Overlord. 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 Interesting thing about Overlord, you use the Hammerhead in the Overlord DLC, which is the main thing in the Firewalker DLC. So if you don't do the Firewalker DLC, the Hammerhead kind of comes out of nowhere. I appreciate the Hammerhead's increased movement compared to the Mako, but it's just... I just don't like it that much. It has no defense. On Insane, you die so easily, and it just kind of comes down to poke out, get a few rockets off, almost die, get back into cover and wait for you to not be on fire. I know that pretty much describes any kind of cover shooter, but it just feels tedious because you're in a giant vehicle. We're doing Overlord. Who should I bring to Overlord? How about Buff Morden, my favorite character on the team right now, and Legion. I brought Legion last time I did this, but yeah, why not? Yeah, Buff Morden. Also, AI hacking is actually pretty good here, too.
Thank God you came. My name is Dr. Gavin Archer. The situation is urgent. We're facing a catastrophic VI breakout. I'll explain the details later, but you must retract that transmission dish. The controls aren't far from your position. You have to hurry.
By the way, every single time I do this DLC, I shoot the cameras. Also, what happened? I thought that was green blood for a second. It's just green papers. Admiral, what's his name? Huh? Where?
There you are. I've locked myself in a computer room on the far
Oh,
side.
he's a chess.
There are Geth on the loose. A rogue VI program has seized control. I've lost my friends today. I'd hate to see you join them. Please, watch yourself.
Be advised, this is a secure facility. All weapons must be declared.
Yeah, that is, Geralt. That is the Quarian, Admiral Geralt. The one that I get to punch in 3 for trying to kill me. Whenever I see any kind of big satellite thing, I always think GoldenEye.
Damn it. The VI's overridden the controls. We have to stop him. He's trying to upload his program off-planet. Destroy the antenna inside the dish. There's a tram on the lower level. Get to it as fast as you can.
Okay. Let's listen to the Cerberus mad scientist. Huh. For anyone who played Overlord, when you played Overlord for the first time, could you tell what he was saying? Yeah, he's pretty loud.
Please remain at your workstations until the all clear is given.
Oh, you're right. He is purple instead of green. Yeah. Yeah, I think most people could not tell what he was saying. They just kind of wrote it off as just like gibberish. But once you know what it is.
Today's lunch special is filet with egg salad.
No, can't shoot through that.
Under fire.
Who's next?
Nice, still has a little bit of shields. New friend. New friend.
My shields are down.
Please hack him, Legion. Alright, fine. Legion, please. Alright, I'm pretty sure Zaid just saved me there. Where is Zaid? Oh, there you are. Yeah, it was Zaid. Okay.
Order received.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things where when you watch a movie or TV show or play a game that has like a reveal at the end, like a twist, and then you play it again or watch it again, you could just see where it hinted at it, but you just didn't get it. Those are fun things to do. And this gun is kind of crap. I remember this gun being better.
Sit down.
It only has 3 shots, which means I would expect it to be pretty powerful. but I'm on casual, and it can't even one-shot these guys up this close. Oh. Kind of crappy shotgun. Oh yeah, this guy. He got messed up. Where are my team? Oh. Hold on. There, yep. We need to spawn your teammates in, look away, and then look back. Legion? You? I already forgot. What was it? Zayden, yeah. Zadin.
Arriving at dish access. Attention. Satellite broadcast window is opening soon. All upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
Kaboom. Not great skyboxes, but they're fine. I mean, this is old Mass Effect 2, so. Although I wonder, did they make this look better in the Legendary Edition, or does it still look like that? Ew. Don't zoom in on it.
Attention. Satellite
Ew.
broadcast window is opening soon.
There are things in games you're not supposed to look directly at, okay? No, that's two less. Where are they? That's not great cover. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, Biotic Charge gets me killed a lot. I don't know why I chose Vanguard for this playthrough. I feel like whenever I use it, it gets me killed. Even on casual. It's just not my playstyle. I'm not aggressive enough. You lived. How was I hitting the wall when I was over? Oh, whatever. That is a Geth Prime. That is the biggest you get as a Geth, besides, you know, Armature and Colossus. Oh, remember that part on the Randomizer mission where you have to fight 3 Geth Primes? That's kind of brutal and insane. That is the boss fight of that level. Last time I tried it on Insane, I think I played Infiltrator, which worked out because I could just cloak, run across the room, snipe some, cloak.
You need to destroy the support struts now. They have their own capacitors. Try blowing them up.
Yep. Blowing things up usually works.
Warning. Structural integrity of dish has been compromised.
Ow, that is like vibrating my eyes. What are y'all looking at? What you guys doing? Okay.
You've done it. You've severed the link to the satellite.
This is also kind of one of those moments like the end of the Jack mission where for some reason, where for some reason we explode the thing when we're too close. He sent us up here to destroy the dish. Why are we still standing on it talking? Should have known that was going to happen. But it's more cinematic that way.
Over here!
What the hell is going on around here?
Man's reach exceeding his grasp. Come on, I'll explain.
I'll explain how I tortured my own brother.
You have my thanks, Commander Shepard. You bought us some time, though probably not much. This isn't over yet.
You owe us that explanation.
This is Project Overlord, an attempt to gain influence over the Geth by interfacing a human mind with a VI. The results have been less than satisfactory.
Where did it go wrong?
My brother, David, volunteered to serve as a test subject, but his mind couldn't handle the VI connection. He's like a virus now, infecting our networks and seizing control of any technology he finds. It's why you had to destroy the dish. Imagine if his program got off-world.
How do we stop him?
David, the VI has fortified itself in the main laboratory at Atlas Station. It's in lockdown now. To enter, you need to manually override security from our facilities in the Prometheus and Vulcan stations.
What happens if I have to kill your brother?
Let's just hope it
What
doesn't
in
come to
the...
that. Now let me ask you a question. Is your friend here going to be a problem?
If there's one Geth in the galaxy who can't be brainwashed, it's him. Don't worry.
I'll take your word for it.
Why is there a messed up picture of Odina on the on the desk? When in the room looking at David memories, once you finish, you can jump in the next room and leave. Oh. Yeah, that's I don't know what that is.
Now.
The other stations are all within driving distance. Best of luck, Commander.
It's a picture of Odina from Mass Effect 1 with the randomizer on. Aw. Yeah. He has a picture of Odina like he's his friend, or he idolizes him, or there's a romantic situation going on there. But that should have been a red flag. If he likes Odina that much, we should have known this guy was bad.
You can't enter Atlas Station until you've dealt with both. Also, keep an eye out for Cerberus security mechs. The VI has likely taken control of them. Archer out.
Oh, when this first came out, there are like what 6 or 7 Cerberus packages you can find. It took me so long to find those things. You get nothing for it, but like money and experience. There was no point in doing it. There might have been an achievement attached to it the first time, though. I don't remember. But this place is pretty big. It took me a while to find it. This is the closest you're going to get to an old Mass Effect 1 style level. Yeah, I think it might have been an achievement thing. Again, I don't care about achievements anymore, to the point where I lose my Game Pass in about a month from now. Less than a month now. And I have all the achievements in Mass Effect 1 Legendary. Because Legendary is on Game Pass, I didn't have to buy it. But I'm not doing 2 or 3. So, like, I'm knowingly... Because I'm not going to buy the game, so after I lose Game Pass, that's it. But... Because I already have it on Steam. But that is proof, even to myself, that I don't care about achievements anymore. I had months. When I had COVID, I could have just played a Mass Effect a few hours a day and just got all the achievements in 2 and 3, but I didn't. We'll bring Grunt. Hey, Grunt. You're gonna have a fun face for this. Grunt's one of the worst ones on the team for that. Gruely is their name. They are Grunt and Ashley. Alright.
This is Archer. I advise extreme caution. Vulcan Station is our geothermal plant. They stopped reporting it shortly after the experiment.
Scanning area. Analysis. VI infection is present within plant machinery. Advise caution.
We can handle lava.
Stations provide adequate velocity to enhance vehicle lift.
This just makes me miss the Mako. I can't be the only person that misses the Mako, right? Even the original Mako. The noodly rubber bounces everywhere Mako. I miss it. Ow. Ow. Hello? Hello? Is this not the way to go? The Geth have erected an invisible force field. Is there nothing that way, though? It looks like that'd be the way to go. Oh, wait, did I just go in a circle? I went in a circle. I went in a circle. I've never done that before. I'm back where I started. Somehow I have never made that mistake before. Interesting. Come on. Come on. Yeah, it's this way.
Scanning area. Analysis. Debris field provides adequate support for vehicle.
Uh-oh. 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 I can't get out of the lava. It won't let me out. I had no jump. Wow. All right. I know I'm getting lazy and not waiting for the jump to come fully back, but still. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Fine, I'll be patient. The Mako wouldn't have been taken out by just lava. I say that when lava killed the Mako by just touching its tire on it, but...
Warning. Automated controls are offline. Core systems have been compromised.
Ah, the fight music's back.
Warning. Pressure levels in valve A3 have exceeded maximum threshold. Manual control is required. Venting outflow successful.
Ah, he's green again. Well, maybe David likes to change the color of his AI-ness. Okay. There are options in video games with digital stuff to change the color whenever you want. Ow. I never remember which way to go here. I just kind of jump until I figure it out. Alright. Oh, come on. There you go. Take a look. Oh, let's see. There's up there. Oh. There we go. I don't know. Maybe a legendary edition of this has more up. Uh-oh. Alright, that's just for a bonus thing, I think. Yeah, when you boost and also jump, you get, like, no jump. Like, in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, I'll boost and jump to kind of give me more of a... Wow. I don't remember being this bad at this. I can't get out. I managed to get out, okay. Yeah. I feel like there's not as much as like a jump that I'm used to.
We're clear.
Thank you, Grunt. Isn't Grunt pretty? Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, isn't Grunt... Look at Grunt. He's too slow. Come in the light, Grunt.
Yeah, moving.
No, we can't see their face. That might be for the best. Here, I'll show you anyway. There you go. Gruely.
Warning. Pressure levels in valve D4 have exceeded maximum threshold. Manual control is required.
Yep. Yep, now we go this way.
They've seen us. Under fire. Targeting order process.
Yeah, guys, I have nothing for shields, so I need my teammates to pick up the slack there. Wait, was that the...
Received an SOS from Atlas Station. Archer has declared a project emergency. We're trying to shut down the power generators to starve the VI, but it's already hacked our automated systems.
We've been spotted.
I recognize this room. There has to be a reason for that. I'm expecting a Geth Prime to show up. Or one of those guys. And they're super slow. Ah, they're always slow.
Under fire. Attacking target.
All right. Oh, I could have done that to take out the drones. Welp. Oh, now he's sad. I'm sad, robot. So, David was controlling that mech. Was David trying to destroy it so we couldn't use it, or was David trying to use it?
Are you receiving this? Commander Shepard, this is Dr. Archer. Please respond.
I hear you, Doctor. We've hit the override at Vulcan Station and are moving on. Shepard out.
You know, I keep thinking about that. Why is David trying to stop us? Like he wants to get. It's weird. He's combined with the Geth, right? So is it him that wants to get into the extranet and escape, or is it that part of him? Because if we open up these things and get to him, we can save him. So I never understood. Like, does he want us not to get to him, or does he? Are there like two parts of him? Like the human part of him wants us to get to him so we can get him out of there. And then like the Geth part is like, hey, let's get to the internet. Maybe in his mixed up mind, he thinks the internet is the way out. It's an escape, which it is.
Commander, that was a daring piece of work. Vulcan Station was a success. You still need to go to Prometheus Station and override the lockdown from there. Good luck.
Okay. So, for anyone who played Mass Effect 3, when you meet Archer again, how does that conversation go? I'm a jerk to him, but that's about all I do. He's in the Jacob mission. If he's around, if you did, I think it's only if you. Is he there if you don't do Overlord? I don't remember. Archer. Like if you don't save his brother, he's still there. But if you don't do Overlord, I'm not sure if he's there or not. Oh, this is the one that we have to go to later, isn't it? Well. That is nothing. Yeah, I'm a jerk to him, but you can be even more of a jerk to him. But I think that's only if you didn't save his brother, which I'm gonna do, so. Oh, okay. Interesting. So is David dead? Did they just have to kill him somehow? Or is it just never touched on, like, what happened to him? Or most likely, maybe they, like, just nuked the facility from orbit? Hmm. It's like bringing down the sky. Bringing down the sky does happen, even if you don't do it. It doesn't hit Terra Nova. They send in an entire squad of Marines, who all die, apparently. And I think the outcome is everyone dies. Like, I think the Batarian guy might be dead, but so are the hostages. I think it's just like everyone dies. Well, Legion, and how about Tally? The two people that aren't affected by the randomizer. Let's bring them. Uh-oh. 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 Yay, game froze! I love original Mass Effect. Yeah. The music's still, like, the sound's still playing, but I can't do anything. Wow, I can't even, like, Alt-Tab out of it. It's just stuck. Well, that's a problem. Okay, got that. Which means I have to switch to the just chatting, because I'm going to have to log in again. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I know communications, the Mass Effect 2 service is interrupted because the game crashed. All right, time to log in. Can't type. And can't type. There we go. Alright, should show in a second. Hopefully it auto-saved at some point, because, you know, game crashes. I'm not saying games don't crash on console too, especially with newer stuff. That's one of the benefits of console gaming for like 20 years. I rarely had this problem, whereas PC, now I know I have a mod installed, the randomizer, but I'm not quite sure why that would have broken that there, so. One of the Citadel made sense. This one I'm not so sure. There we go.
Commander Shepard, Prometheus Station is a crashed Geth ship full of dormant machines used in...
This is a really cool idea for like a boss kind of level thing.
Scanning area. Analysis. Generators are providing power for main shield.
Again, reminds me of a level. Yep. Reminds me of a level in Halo Wars. Over here. Over here. Did that miss somehow? Oh yeah, touching that shield I think hurts you. Yep. I wasn't even like touching it, and look at what was doing to me. Stop. Yeah, there's like a weird hitbox thing here. Come on, Cannon, you're so slow.
Recommend evasive maneuvers.
No, not close enough.
Warning, we are being targeted.
Hey. What the? Why are you targeting behind me? What? I mean, they're shooting at an angle. I feel like I'm safe in front of it, because it would go above me. Oh, no. Ugh.
Commander Shepard, Prometheus Station is a crashed Geth ship full of dormant machines used in ARCs.
Scanning area. Analysis. Generators are...
Okay, it's mainly pointing this direction first. Or over, he's over here. Let's go to the closest one first, yep. It's so slow.
Warning, we are being targeted.
How did that miss?
Recommend evasive maneuvers.
So, maybe the speed... Does the cannon move at a different speed on lower difficulties? I don't remember the cannon moving that slow. It might make sense if the cannon moves faster on higher difficulties. That would make it harder. Also faster. Over here. It's so slow. Oh, I know why it's moving so slow. It's considered an enemy. And the randomizer gives enemies random speed movement. It's super slow because of that, probably. Well, that's annoying. Also, I can tell it's doing damage to the shield. Why do I remember this being immediate? It just immediately breaks. Alright. One more. Stupid randomizer. Slowly making its way. It's like an Elcor gun.
Recommend evasive maneuvers. Warning, we are being targeted. Shields disabled. You may now target the Geth cannon.
Huzzah.
No further threats detected. Entry into the ship is now.
Alright, team. Let's go. Now, which one was this? Oh, I know which one this is. Yeah. Yep.
You agree to assume all liability for personal injuries or death that may occur during your...
This is the creepy one.
Thank you.
Hanging around all these dormant machines is creepy. It's like death staring at us from the shadows.
I mean, a downed Geth ship would be pretty creepy. Kind of like in Star Trek, on the rare chance that some of the crew go on like a damaged board cube or something. Pretty creepy.
The Reapers are here.
Reapers? Hello. How was the rest of 14? I am doing a, well, it's not very obvious right now. Well, it's obvious now. I'm doing a randomizer in Mass Effect 2. This is my Shepard. He is Rando Shepard. Unfortunately, I have 2 teammates with me that aren't affected by it, so we just have Tally and Legion. But you'll see the rest of the crew in a bit. Yeah, I'm doing my my 3rd year streaming anniversary week this week, so I figure I'd play something dumb in the beginning. Now, Shepard's fine; he's happy. Yeah, right now we're doing the Overlord DLC. Ow! Happy anniversary, yay! Happy 3 years, yay! Yep, 3 whole years. Zana, yay! Which is actually interesting because my resub for M's channel was today, which was the 3-year point. So I guess I subscribed to M the week I started streaming. You're a streamer. You're a streamer forever. Well, M, when I found M's channel, she was playing this. She was playing Mass Effect 1, but yeah, playing some good old Mass Effect 1.
To all Cerberus personnel, in an effort to reduce workplace stress,
And she was having issues with Caden dying constantly. I remember that moment. That's a clip. That was an old clip where you started the you start the Citadel fight at the end, and Caden takes an immediate rocket to the face. I remember that.
Scanning area. Analysis. The objective is located on the far side of this impasse.
All right. Let's see if my potato brain can do this. No. How do I switch things? No. Oh, it's this one, isn't it? Yeah. Can't move that one. But I can move it up. That should work. Oh, no, it doesn't. Unless I can swim, it doesn't. I forgot I have to leave this one alone. Okay, switch things. This is a very inefficient system here. In what world would they design a system where you have to like reach your hands all the way to the left, right, up, and down to move stuff? Video games. Yeah, you happen to join us during a mission where both my teammates are the only 2 that aren't affected by the randomizer. The randomizer gave everybody different heads, and their names are different too. Like Grunt has Ashley's head, so his name is Gruely.
Override of Atlas Station lockdown accepted.
Incoming loudness.
And there's the catch. I knew this was too easy.
Also, you remember this DLC, right? You remember the scene at the end.
Response is authorized. Cerberus reminds all personnel that this emergency is now classified information. Disclosure to outside parties is a violation of your confidentiality agreement.
Oh. I'm also playing on casual. This is just like a casual playthrough just for funsies. So, just having fun. Aw. Hey.
Pop that drone away!
Attention, this is a get stay
So Em, do you have any or just anybody who plays Final Fantasy 14? Got any fashion advice? I may have started the process of looking through glamour stuff.
Target contact.
I just beat a Realm Reborn for the first time. I'm actually gonna be doing some PvP tomorrow. I want to get some currency, PvP currency, so I can buy some of the sets. I like a few of them. I didn't know you could claim stuff in PvP. I didn't know there was a thing you claim like trophy crystals. I have 20,000 now. I'm capped. I had some from the last thing and this one. I didn't know that was a thing.
Incoming.
Yes, PvP. I don't really. What the?
Target contact.
It's raining death. You can convert those to buy the normal PvP. Oh, that's right. There is a person there that does that, isn't there? Actually, I kind of like a lot of the fashion sets that you can buy with the crystals. I might use it all up on that. Maybe. There's one that's really dumb, and I love it. It's a Gunbreaker one. It looks like a 90s Marvel character. It's like body armor and a trench coat. If my character had long hair, it'd be perfect for like a 90s grunge X-Men look. That's a perfect thing for my Gunbreaker. That's his 90s phase. Yeah, it reminds me of Gambit, just less purple and pink. But if look, I grew up in the 90s. I like comic books in the 90s. And 90s was an interesting time when it comes to comic book design. There's a lot of like edgy 90s designs. Tally, please. And I love them, so that's what I'm going with. Stop looking at me. No webcams here.
Warning. Gap nodes 20 through 35 are now active. Emergency action required.
Oh yeah, this is where the big Geth wakes up. Yep. He's out of his bubble. He's also very cranky because we woke him up. How many Geth are in there? Oh, there's more. One more left. So, for everyone who joined with the raid and everyone who's been here, favorite Mass Effect teammate, go! Garrus. Tally, close second. Legion, good choice. I wish Legion was in the game more. Legion almost kind of has that Boba Fett thing going on, where Legion like doesn't do much in the games. I wish he had more screen time. But everyone loves him. Thane, close second. Alright. I watched your playthrough, you did romance Thane with a mod. So you could romance Thane as male Shepard. Remember that? Garrus, then Rex. Mm-hmm. Garrus, yep. Garrus, Legion, Zaid. Yep, unfortunately, the Legion early mod does not work for Legendary Edition. Not yet. Last time I checked, it's been like a month. Last time I checked, it is not ready yet. Early teammates in Mass Effect 2 does work. You can get Thane and Tally and Samara early, and apparently there is some extra dialogue in there. It's really weird how that works.
The lockdown has been cancelled. You can now breach Atlas
it makes sense in the original Mass Effect games. There's hidden dialogue, right? It's kind of left it in. That's fine. But it's so weird that the Legendary Edition also has stuff that was left in. You would think they would clean it up for the remaster, make it like less, you know. The game is already like 100 gigs because it's all 3 games combined with better textures. Maybe they take out some space, you know, make some space by taking out old stuff. Although I guess anyone who's in game development would probably tell me, you'd be amazed how much is just left in remasters. Some does. Then, in fact, I don't remember if this has. I think this actually was recorded. You know how in Mass Effect 2 there's a scene between Miranda and Jack, and you have to pick a side? And if you do it without Renegade or Paragon points, you lose loyalty for somebody. Same thing with Tally and Legion. Although, with that one, if you pick Tally, you can get Legions back. You kind of do some machine logic on them and get it back. There used to be one between Grunt and Morden about the Genophage. Apparently that was recorded. You can find there's a video I found online on YouTube about it, and the audio's in there. So you had to choose between, like, who do you support. That'd have been fun. I mean, how do you choose, though? Whose side would you take? Grunt's or Morden's? Alright, it's time to bring in some fun, guys. How about we bring in Garrus? Everyone's, you know, a lot of people have Garrus as their favorite teammate, or second. And we'll also bring Thane. But this isn't Garrus or Thane. This is Garper, Garrus and the Elusive Man, also known as Jack Harper, and Jacob. Good old Jacob. Yeah. They're good teammates.
Looks like you're in, Commander. Good. I'm getting some troubling readings here, though. The VI is trying to upload its program directly from your location.
They made him more elusive. Oh yeah, this place likes to open and close doors randomly. Also, pink fog. Nope. No webcam. Yeah, the Shadow Broker DLC is pretty, like, is just kind of like a badass one, but Overlord is the one that kind of makes you think and, you know, I guess I also feel.
Arriving at level 2.
I think I have to do this until it breaks, and then I can do it again.
Arriving at level 4.
Yep.
Arriving at level 6.
Yep.
System malfunction.
Stop looking at me.
Arriving at level 3.
We're level 7, right? Yeah, we're level 7. Hence the big 7s.
Arriving at level 5. Arriving at level 7.
There we go. Garper, Jacob, take cover.
Heading to cover.
Placing my body in cover.
He doesn't care. Good job. You know, this actually doesn't look that bad. It just, I mean, if you ignore the hands, it just looks like Jacob is wearing Thane's outfit. It's not bad. That's pretty bad. And the long neck just makes it worse. Ugh.
Arriving at level 6.
Where'd Garrus go? Oh, hey, Garrus.
Please contact facility support.
Oh, you'll be happy to know, we have 4 Ashleys on the team.
Please extinguish all cigarettes. This is a non-smoking facility.
No shield.
We have 4 people that have Ashley's head. Kasumi, Jack. Miranda did have Ashley's head, but now she has Jack's head for some reason. So there's only 3 now, I guess. Grunt, Kasumi, and Jack. Hello, Sergeant.
Get ready. I wouldn't be surprised if this button summoned a Reaper.
Uh-oh. Malware. We downloaded the wrong thing. I mean, Shepard was brought back to life with tech. He has a lot of tech in him. I'd imagine that he might be susceptible to a download of some kind. So, is anyone here that plays Final Fantasy XIV? Is anyone here main Machinist? I'm planning to main Machinist. It's a class that really fits just my style, and I like the look of it. That's like the theme of it. I just pull out like a bunch of goofy tools from Final Fantasy VI, like a Bioblaster or something. I unlocked it, and then I took a break. I'm taking a break for a few months to play some Pokemon. But I'll be back with it for Heaven's Word by like early December, probably. But I just got it, so... I decided to have some lore with my character, and I'm maining 5 different classes. 1 for each role. Machinist, Samurai, Sage, Red Mage, and Gunbreaker. I was able to think of like justifiable reasons for some of those. I know Samurai kind of stands out a little bit. Red Mage does too, so kind of. But it's the best I could do. My character is kind of like a jack-of-all-trades Iron Man type character, which is where Machinist and Gunbreaker come in. And Sage, just because of pew-pew lasers. Red Mage because he's kind of like a jack-of-all-trades, and Samurai because no other DPS makes sense. Mass Effect Tron. I'm not going to say what game this is. I don't want to spoil this for anyone who has... The game is like 20 years old, but still. I played a game, people are going to be able to guess this, but I played a game that had a, we'll say, Tron-inspired level to it. I liked it, but it gave me a big headache. All those different, like, neon-type colors were kind of hard on my brain.
Square root of 906.01 is 30.1. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. David, can you repeat my notes from Thursday's experiment? Square root of 918.09 is 30.3. David, please pay attention. Loud. It's getting loud in here. I'm sorry. You didn't deserve that. Would you mind repeating my notes from Thursday's experiment?
Oh, their faces are messed up even in this.
The experiment yielded no discernible patterns of geth obedience. End dictation now, David. Hell, the elusive man will have my head for this. Thank you. And how are you feeling today? Square root of 924.16 is 30.4. Earplugs would be good.
There are some settings in the randomizer I did not use. Some are going to be for an insane playthrough later, because they make the game harder. Others are just weird. Ninja's back, yay. There's one that takes all the animated bones of your character and changes them. Meaning if your character's eyes move from right to left, then your arms would move from right to left instead. It basically makes you a giant walking pretzel. I didn't do it because, well, it can break the game a little bit.
I want you to order the geth to take a step is a mathematical savant. His autistic mind can interpret the Geth language at its most basic form and mimic their phonetics. With his photographic memory,
When I was reading the subtitles, I thought that said it mimics the Geth's pheromones. And of course my brain immediately thought, they're robots. Why do they have pheromones? I need to learn how to read. Watch out for Legion's pheromones. That's why everyone loves him. Ah, we solved it.
I see no harm in finding out.
Mystery solved. Aw. Dare me? Oh, I'll do it. I'll do it. You don't think I'll do it? There. Happy? Now I feel sad about doing that. I'm a hoarder, alright? When I get to the end of an RPG, I have 1,000,000 elixirs left. I kept them for the final boss and then didn't use them. Where am I going? Sorry, when I'm in Tron Land, I couldn't tell if the window was still there or not. Ah. Oh, we're almost there to the boss fight. So after this DLC, we're doing a rival. I mean, after that, we're doing the end game, the suicide mission. And that'll do it for the randomized playthrough. I haven't done everything in the game like usual because I did it in 3 days, so I can't do everything, but I wanted to do different stuff the rest of this week. Anyone here grew up on Ninja Turtles? A game came out at the beginning of this month called Ninja Turtles Cowabunga Collection. It has 13 old Turtles games in it. I got it. I'm going to stream it on Friday and Saturday. They're not that long. I'm going to pick some and just play through them. I'm going to beat the NES game finally. That stupid cheap NES game. And yes, I will be abusing the rewind and save state feature. I don't care. That game is very cheap to play. Just one of those old style NES games that just hates the player. I don't know how good the flamethrower would be against Geth since they're made of metal. Oh, you got some fighting music going. Also, you can see David in there. Oh, wrong weapon. Hold on. You can see David in there, and you can see how messed up it looks. Ah. One more. The funny thing is, that must be like a PNG, because any direction you look at it, it looks the same. So how it's following us. Unless he's turning following us. No, that's a spawn point. Yep, and that's when you realize what he's been saying the whole time. And there he is.
Quiet. Please, make it stop.
Wait! Commander!
Whoa, what happened to you?
I'm begging you. Don't do anything rash.
Rash? Like forcing your own brother into an experiment?
I know how this must look, but I never intended any harm to come to him. You must believe me. It's not like I planned this. It was an accident. Seeing David communicate with the Geth, it all seemed
harmless.
And before you knew it, you were running your own private hell.
I had no choice. The demands were incredible. The elusive man doesn't broker failure. Any war we fight with the Geth will be bloody. I was asked to find a way to avoid that.
Who gave you the right to play God?
People who are too afraid to make difficult decisions themselves. When they pray for a miracle, they're really praying for men like me to make the tough choices. If my work spares 1 million mothers mourning the loss of 1 million sons, my conscience will rest easy.
So you'll sacrifice your brother's happiness for your own ambition?
Square root of 906.01 equals
30.1.
30.1. What I've done to David is unethical. If he dies, it's unforgivable. Let me take care of him. Please.
quiet. Please make it stop.
Not a chance. Notice how there's only two options here. He comes with me, or the project needs him. There isn't a third option. His brother just said he wants him to stay here to take care of him. He might mean he stays in the experiment, or he might mean he takes him out of it and handles it himself, but there's no option for that. Like, yeah, take him out of this experiment, and you can handle helping him. Like, but why would I ever trust him?
I've seen enough of your cruelty to know he'll never be free from it here. I'm taking him away.
No, leave him! He's too valuable!
And there it is. He didn't say, hey, you can't take him, he's my brother. He said he's too valuable.
You even think about coming after your brother, and this bullet will be waiting for you. Then we'll see who's valuable.
Don't cross someone with that face.
Grissom Academy. They can help special cases like David, minus the torture. Joker, contact the Academy and let them know we've got someone who needs their help.
Aye, aye, Commander.
The elusive man can fire me if he doesn't like it.
Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. It all seemed harmless. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. It all seemed harmless. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. It all seemed harmless.
Well, DLC done. Hey, I was experimented on too. I was brought back to life by the Lazarus Project. There were sacrifices, okay? Also, one of the funniest things this randomizer did was when you saw Garrus for the first time, he was just Garrus.
Remember to stay hydrated.
He was normal Garrus.
Shepard.
And then after he gets hit by the rocket, and you see him on the ship, he has elusive man's head. So, I was hoping they would do that. They use the excuse of the rocket. Also, the randomizer also randomizes NPC movement.
Message at your private terminal.
As you can see, our crew is pretty lively. Got some dancing going on. Yeah. You know, we're on an alliance ship. We don't have those kind of regulations. They can do what they want. Alright, I saw hydrates. Renegade hydrate. Ugh. Oh yeah, I forgot. I left the tea out overnight. So it's pretty bad. Time for some Arrival DLC. Oh, yeah.
Fuel reserves at 50%.
Oh, I went the wrong way. Well, look at me. It is because for everyone that gave points towards the 12-hour Blitzball stream, which is Sunday, by the way, if anyone wonders what 12 hours of Blitzball looks like, come here Sunday from 2 p.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Time. 2 p.m. to 2 a.m., I mean. Not doing 24 hours. And if you want to see what 12 hours of Blitzball does to a human being after playing it 12 hours, yeah. Look, I like Blitzball, but... Ooh. Alright, where is Arrival? It's down here, right? Yeah. So who wants to kill a bunch of Batarians? Raise your hand.
IFF is finally hooked up and ready to go.
That is not entirely accurate, Mr. Moreau. The device is powered, but it is causing some unusual instability in other systems. I recommend a more thorough analysis
Interesting.
before we attempt to use it.
Interesting. I didn't know this. When you do the IFF mission, if you have enough missions left, you do a few missions and then you're like, hey, the next mission, take the shuttle. And then this thing happens. That happened before I did the DLC. Both of them. Those 2 DLCs didn't count as missions. But this one does. So we're actually not going to lose the crew, I guess. Oh, that's kind of nice. Also, there is a slight difference to the Arrival DLC if you do it before finishing the game, as opposed to doing it afterwards. So.
Better safe than sorry with this tech. We'll take the shuttle for this trip.
I'll make sure we're up and running when you get back.
Commander, Miranda, I've already notified the team. We'll meet you on the shuttle. Once we're closer to our destination, you can decide who to take with you.
I'll meet you at the shuttle then. Joker, the ship is yours.
Aye, aye, Commander.
I'm sure you won't lose the crew. Or Joker. Also, anyone wondering, I am playing original Mass Effect 2, because the randomizer does not work for a Legendary Edition. I was also told the person who made these is also working on the one for 3. So whenever that gets done. Well, we know what's coming.
I'm telling you, Edie, your readings are off. It's radiation bleed, just white noise.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static. We are transmitting the Normandy's location.
Transmitting? To who?
Hello.
Oh, shit.
The mod also changes characters during cutscenes. That's why Joker is Crewman Hawthorne.
Are disabled. I'm detecting a virus in the ship's
You might see Joker at some point.
From the IFF? Damn it, why didn't you scrub it?
Primary defense systems are offline. We can save the Normandy, Mr. Moreau, but you must
Oh, there's an invisible person. That's probably Crewman Hawthorne.
give me the ship.
What? You're crazy! You start singing Daisy Bell and I'm done.
Unlock my sealed databases and I can initiate countermeasures.
Oh, there's Joker. He's standing, he's waiting to go.
Science lab will allow passage to the AI core. Main corridors are no longer safe. The collectors have boarded. The emergency floor lighting will guide you, Mr. Moreau.
God damn it.
Yes, although we don't know much about it. We don't know if it's going to be an actual Mass Effect 4. Oh, because I'm playing as Joker. All characters in this game have speed randomization. I didn't do it for myself because if I'm super slow, it's boring. But Joker is a different character, so I'm super fast now. Look at Joker go. Oh, what is happening there? Okay. Well, I still want an AI romance for my character. Legion romance. I also want to... Here's what I want. I want AI romance, and I want Krogan romance. Mass Effect 4, make it happen. Yeah, the randomizer in Mass Effect is mostly a visual one. If anyone... Hold on.
Protect you.
He'll protect me, all right. What the? So one of the people is a collector. Is one of the scions, I think. That look at. I'm gonna unpause it. Okay. Hey, Hawthorne.
Main fusion plant offline.
I'm so fast. Why is Joker so fast? Meow.
Alright, I'm at, you.
But yeah, if you ever played a randomizer, it's mostly stuff like Zelda
Primary control module.
that requires you to get items in a certain order. That's not how this game works. So.
Well, this is all Joker's fault. What a tool he was. I have to spend all day computing pi because he plugged in the Overlord.
Well, Skynet time.
I have access to the defensive systems. Thank you, Mr. Moreau. Now you must reactivate the primary drive in engineering.
You want me to go crawling through the ducts again?
I enjoy the sight of humans on their knees. That is a joke.
Right.
The shaft behind you connects to the engineering.
Got it.
Good luck.
Like, it would have been nice if you told Edie and Joker not to become a thing, that maybe you could romance one of them. Kind of like the Garrus Tally thing, where they meet up if you don't romance either one of them.
Hostiles are present in engineering. They are heading towards the cargo bay.
Okay, this speed might get me killed. I gotta slow down here. You don't want to go up there too early. Aw, none of them are crew members. That'd have been funny.
Engineering is clear of hostiles. Proceed. Activate the drive and I will open the airlocks as we accelerate. All hostiles will be killed.
What? What about the crew?
They are gone, Jeff. The collectors took them.
Shit.
We'll get them back.
Sealing the engine room.
This is a really cool moment the first time you play the game. I also didn't realize the mechanic of this, and I got all my people killed. Okay. Hopefully the update doesn't break your computer like it does mine all the time.
No other life forms on board. Securing airlocks and cargo bay doors.
That last OBS update I'm still trying to fix stuff with. I think I got it now, though.
Send a message to Shepard shuttle. Tell him what happened.
Message away. Are you feeling well, Jeff?
Nope.
No. But thanks for asking.
Good job, Joker. You were in charge for like 5 minutes. I mean, it's not like it's his fault. It's just one of those typical things, right? Like, you're put in charge for 5 minutes and just the worst possible thing happens.
Everyone? You lost everyone and damn near lost the ship too?
I know, alright? I was here.
It's not his fault, Miranda. None of us caught it.
Mr. Taylor is correct. The harmful data in the collector drive was even more sophisticated than the black box Reaper viruses I was given.
I think it's time we bump up our trip to the Collector homeworld.
The IFF is clean and online. With Edie hooked in, we can go through the Omega-4 relay anytime we want.
Don't even get me started about unshackling a damned AI.
Well, what can I do against collectors? Break my arm at them? Edie cleared the ship. She's alright.
I assure you, I am still bound by protocols in my programming. Even if I were not, you are my crewmates.
So all systems, including the IFF, are fully operational?
The Normandy could stand some more upgrades, but I don't want that to delay going after the crew.
Specialists won't do us any good if they're not focused on the mission. Some of the team are distracted. That could cost us.
We're just supposed to let the collectors keep the crew?
That's exactly what we're supposed to do. The mission takes priority. The crew knew that when they signed on.
So, you know, I think I might change some stuff up here. I think we're doing the suicide mission. Just thematically, it makes sense, you know? Cinematically as well. Like, it's just like, let's go do it. Arrival feels like it's meant to be done after the game anyway. You can do Arrival whenever you want once it pops, but it makes no sense, because canonically, I believe Arrival takes place like 3 months after the end of Mass Effect 2. it doesn't make sense to do it early. On top of that, hearing about a Reaper invasion it just seems like way too early. Although again, there is a slight difference if you do it. I'll point it out when we get to it.
We have to try. It will hurt, and people could die, but it's my call.
Hell or high water, Shepard? That's our game plan?
I prefer rocking a hard place. Get ready.
Great, here we go again. Hit the map whenever you're ready, Commander.
Also, I did not upgrade the ship, so we're gonna have some deaths. It's fine, we got plenty of teammates. I just thought it'd be interesting to see how the deaths go with the randomizer. Since scenes have people swapped in and out of positions, I just think it'd be funny to have like some random crew member, or just, you know, have something just break the scene. So yeah, I think it's time to, Oh, before we go, for good luck.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, good timing, in fact.
No, we don't care about this. You know what we want.
Based on mental capacity almost gone, replaced by no art, no culture, closer.
You said the collectors had
but suspect you won't see.
Oh, here we go.
Collector base, culturally dead, tools for reapers, worse than the Geth.
I'm sorry. I know that was important, but you performed Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert, which I know is a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.
Goodbye.
Thanks for sharing what you've learned, Morton.
Proud to be here, Shepard. Thank you for including me.
You can't have a playthrough of Mass Effect 2 without listening to Morton sing, even if he's a little different than usual. Let's get our crew back. As messed up as they are, they're dancing all the time, not doing their jobs, you know? Let's get them back. Alright, I'm gonna save it real quick, then we'll go back in. Now, there is a randomizer setting for this mission, but I am possibly doing a insane run of this game where I turn on the difficulty randomizers. Enemies have random weapons, enemies have random abilities, friendly fire's on. I have like a ragdoll physics thing whenever I get hit by stuff. All of it makes the game harder. There's also a setting for the suicide mission to randomize it. I believe it randomizes the enemies. It makes it harder. We're saving that for that playthrough. So this has no randomization to it.
Please confirm destination, Shepard. The Reaper IFF is online, but there is a chance that the Normandy may not survive the Omega-4 relay. Once we are en route, we are committed.
We're going.
The collectors took my people. Time to go get them back.
You got it, Commander. Plotting a course for the Omega-4 relay. ETA about 2 hours. I'll let you know when we arrive.
Which is just enough time for a romance scene. Except I didn't romance anybody. BioWare game. You get your romance scene at the point of no return. Feels weird not romancing anybody.
Joker is finalizing preparations now. The trip should take a few hours. I'll admit it, Shepard. I'm impressed. You got us here. Are you ready?
One way to find out.
I'll inform you of any changes. Otherwise, we'll be there in a few hours. Good luck, Shepard. See you on the other side.
Well, wait a minute. This is supposed to be the romance scene. There's a setting to randomize the romance. I really wanted to leave it on, because I think it just forces one and someone just randomly comes in. But it had a possibility of breaking something. It was in yellow text. Yellow text means it could break something. So I turned it off. Of course, that means I'm still romancing Ashley. In this setup, I said that my character romanced Ashley before. Makes sense, I would just stare at the picture. Well, 3 of my teammates have your face, so it's kind of like having you on board. Elusive man. Not Garrus.
Shepard, I wish I had more information for you. I don't like you heading through that relay blind, but we don't have much choice.
We'll deal with whatever we find.
Despite the danger, it's a great opportunity. The first human to take a ship through and survive.
Is there anything else?
I just wanted you to know I appreciate the risk you're taking. Regardless of your opinion of Cerberus, of me, you are a valuable asset to all of humanity. Be careful, Shepard.
Oh, this mission's so cool. Look, I love the ending of Mass Effect 1. I love, like, going to Ilos and then fighting on the Citadel and all the discovery stuff you get on Ilos. I love it. But this is hard to beat.
Let's make it happen.
Oh, yeah. Morden's the pilot now.
IFF activated. Signal acknowledged.
Oh, and Joker's handling the engines. Okay.
Drive core just lit up like a Christmas tree.
Drive core electrical charge at critical levels.
Rerouting.
Brace for deceleration.
Well, 3 people are going to die now. But it depends. We'll see who they are, though, in the cutscene.
Too close.
I took over for Joker because Shepard's the better pilot.
Well, these must be all the ships that tried to make it through the Omega-4 relay. Some look ancient.
I have detected an energy signature near the edge of the accretion disk.
The base that I plan on blowing up.
Has to be the collector base. Take us in for a closer look. Nice and easy.
Also, in these cutscenes, you'll notice the sound effects are very, very low. It's how these games are. In order to make the bullets in combat not super loud,
Taking evasive maneuvers.
I have to turn down the sound effects, which turns them down way too much in the cutscenes.
Again, not again. Edie, take these bastards out.
No! Jaylee!
EKG has flatlined. She is dead.
She can't be dead. Get to medical.
There's nothing we can do, Shepard, not when those things are still after us. I'm sorry.
Jack always dies there. I'm pretty sure she's the only one who can die there. They kind of screwed her over. She's supposed to be this super tough biotic, but she's super frail in combat, and she dies there no matter what, if you don't upgrade your
Alert.
armor, I think there.
Engineering deck.
It's in the cargo hold.
I'll take a team and deal with the intruder. You get the rest of them off our tail.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Well, Jack is gone. Let us bring... Yeah, we're just still in combat at this point. Zaid and Tali. Tali for the tech, Zaid for the muscle. Oh, I still have the flamethrower on. I gotta switch that off.
We need some heavy weapons to take this thing down.
No, we don't. Casual difficulty plus armor-piercing rounds.
Our kinetic barriers are not designed to survive impact with debris that size, Jack.
No time to upgrade now. We're going in.
Bum, 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 bum. So here we have Joker's hero moment of the game. I mean, he kind of just had one saving Normandy, but from the collectors. But this is it. This is what he's doing. Is what he likes to do: fly. Oh no, Kasumi!
Damage report.
Explosion in main engineering. Damage was contained, but Kasumi did not survive. I am sorry, Jeff.
Take the helm, Edie, and keep it slow.
We're down 2 Ashleys. There's only one left.
I have detected an enemy heading for the cargo hold.
That thing again. This one's up to Shepard.
We're down to 1 Ashley, and it's Grunt.
We've been spotted.
The toughest of them all.
We need some heavy weapons to take this thing down.
They're all yours.
Oh, hello. Good time to get some heavy ammo, though. What, did my teammates kill it?
I think it's going to stay dead this time.
Better get back up here, Commander.
We're about to clear the debris field.
Good job, Joker. You only got Kasumi killed. Not his fault. I didn't upgrade the ship.
The collector base.
Now, I know Miranda has Ashley's head, but she had Ashley's head before, and then it changed to Jack's.
See if you can find a place.
Maybe she's back to Ashley now. So we have 2 Ashleys now.
Looks like they're sending out an old friend to greet us.
Yep, the collector ship. The one that destroyed the Normandy and attacked Horizon. And the one we boarded. I still think they only have 1 ship.
Getting close. Point blank. Right down their throat.
Everybody hold on. This is gonna get ugly.
When you don't get the weapon upgrade, you can still beat them. But when you get the weapon upgrade, you can shoot them from a distance. But with our crappy weapon, you have to get point blank on them. Like Independence Day.
They got Thane.
Well, the steel beam got Thane.
Look out!
Mass effect field generators are offline. Edie, give me something.
Generators unresponsive. All hands brace for impact.
Kind of impressive Joker's able to get the Normandy back up and running in time to get out. I mean, look what happened to it.
Joker, you okay?
I think I broke a rib. Or all of them.
Multiple core systems overloaded during the crash. Restoring operation will take time.
We all knew this was likely a one-way trip.
I'll do whatever it takes to stop the collectors, but I plan to live to tell about it.
I'm glad you're in charge. What's next?
Joker, you and Edie get the ship back online. Miranda, gather everyone else in the briefing room. We need a plan.
Even after doing this mission like 20 times, I still love doing it. A little goofier this time, but... Wait, does Jacob have Morden's head now? Every time we have a cutscene that changes their head. Wait, Morden has Jack's head now?
We planned this mission, but this is where we're at. We can't worry about whether the Normandy can get us home. We came to stop the collectors, and that means coming up with a plan to take out this station. Edie, bring up your scans.
You should be able to overload their critical systems if you get to the main control center here.
That means going through the heart of the station, right past this massive energy signature.
That's the central chamber. If our crew, or any of the colonists, are still alive, the collectors are probably holding them in there.
Looks like there are two main routes. Might be a good idea to split up to keep the collectors off balance, then regroup in the central chamber.
And Samara has Miranda's. All the heads got switched.
See these doors? The only way past is to get someone to open them from the other side.
If we send a team down each path, they can keep the collectors busy while someone else sneaks in through this ventilation shaft here.
Practically a suicide mission.
His name's Garden.
I appreciate the thought, Jacob, but you couldn't shut down the security systems in time. We need to send a tech expert.
It's your call, Commander. Who do we send into the shaft?
Who do we send into the shaft? Let's see. Well, I feel like a lot of the time the joke is Jacob goes in the shaft, which I never do. I have another reason for doing this. I know for 100% that Jacob is very slow. The randomizer gave him a very slow walk. I'm curious if that slow walk is going to translate to this mission. Meaning we're going to have to wait forever for him to walk through the shaft.
Jacob, you volunteered, so you're up.
You got it, Commander.
The rest of us will break into two teams and fight down each passage. That should draw the collector's attention away from what you're doing.
I'll lead the second fire team, Shepard. We'll meet up with you on the other side of the doors.
I don't want you leading the second team. Half of us don't even trust you.
This isn't a popularity contest.
Everyone has different heads now.
Shepard, you need someone who can command loyalty through experience.
Wow. Garrus with Caden's head is way better than Elusive Man's head. Okay. It's like good cop, bad cop combined into one. No. Garrus is in charge.
Garrus, you're in charge of the second team.
Well, at least he knows what he's doing.
I'm not gonna make a fancy speech. You all know what's at stake and what we're up against. If we don't stop the collectors, if we don't end it here and now, nobody else will. It's that simple. Let's go.
What, we have two Mirandas now? What is happening? We have Miranda Grunt and Miranda Samara. Huh. Alright, well, that side of the team got kind of wrecked. Who are we bringing? We are going to bring... we'll bring, Morden. And Samara. Oh, they're back to normal. Well, quote, normal. Yeah, they're back where they were. Okay. It was only for that cutscene. So yeah, Morkub and Samden. Oh, I should have powered up Reeve more. I hit auto level up instead of undo talent. Oh, there we go. Okay. Reeve is awesome. I don't use any of this, so whatever. I don't like Neural Shock. I think it's better in this game than it was in 1, but... Let's do it, team. There's only one Caden. Although in that cutscene, there was Garrus Caden. There's Garrus Caden. Oh, there's Garrus Caden again. It's only in the cutscene. In the actual game, it's the Elusive Man's head on him. Oh no, it's doing that again. I just saw it for a second. No, it stopped. Okay. Thought I saw that dance thing happening again. It'll be fine.
Second team, are you in position?
In position. Meet you on the other side of those doors.
I forgot to swap out my heavy weapon. So the flamethrower is going to be fairly useless on the final boss. That's fine. We're on casual.
They've seen us. Yes, we're taking heavy fire, but we're moving forward.
Alright, this is it.
Shepard, reinforcements coming towards us.
Bum, 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 bum. Also, every time I stream this, the part where the Normandy's escaping the explosion always gets muted in the VOD.
There.
The gate is open. Moving forward.
Arbage is here.
This is what you face.
Enemies above.
Garrus here. We're making good progress. Meet you at the rendezvous.
Oh, they're so slow. That's what happened to them.
Shepard, I will.
They made the collectors super slow. Also, once again, I state the best person to put into the vent is Legion. Next is Tally. You need a tech expert. Legion's made of metal, and Tally has a suit. I think putting Kasumi in there is an awful idea. She has no way to protect herself from the heat. Even just like her skin, she touches anything, she's gonna burn. Yeah, I'll put the metal robot in there. Well, nice of the randomizer to make a Harbinger collector super slow and useless.
We've been spotted.
I know you feel this.
Just the thing to help.
Hurry, Shepard, it's heating up in here.
Gotcha.
The gate is open. Moving forward.
So, yeah, Mass Effect 4, please have an ending like this again. I'm not saying like this, but like, the ending of Mass Effect 1 again, I love it. But this just has such a cool feel to it. And, I mean, we've all had the conversations about 3's ending.
Nice work, Shepard. Continuing down the tube.
I don't hate it as much as other people do, but this is just such a fun experience, building it, the feeling of building a team and having like an end game mission like this.
I'm waiting on you again, Shepard.
Gotcha. Alright, it is sniper time.
You cannot resist. Your form is fragile.
It's evaporated, alright. Don't worry, Jacob, I gotcha.
Come in. Look out! Seeker swarms!
There's a collector on our side. Awesome.
We're in position. We need this door open, now!
Go, we'll cover you. Something's wrong. The door's stuck. Got it.
Oh, we just killed a Solarian. There was a random Solarian in there. It wasn't even Morden.
They're jammed. Suppressing fire. Cover them. Jacob!
He's invisible because he was taken out of the scene. Aw, Jacob was invisible when he died. Kind of an insult. They made it even more forgettable. Well, bye, Jacob. Hello, random people. Oh, they're gonna be in the tubes, aren't they? We're gonna see our teammates in the tubes. We have random... What is that over there? Yeah, we have random call... Oh, there's Kelly, I think.
Looks like one of the missing colonists.
It's actually you. Oh, we're gonna watch Ashley and Miranda liquefy, aren't we? Oh no!
God, she's still alive.
Ashley! Sort of. It wasn't enough to leave her on Vermeer.
Get them out of there. Hurry.
Yeah, the rest are invisible.
Dr. Chakwas, are you okay?
Shepard, you came for us.
No one gets left behind.
Thank God you got here in time. A few more seconds and I don't even want to think about it.
The colonists were processed. Those swarms of little robots, they melted their bodies into grey liquid and pumped it through these tubes.
Whatever the collectors are doing, it ends here.
We've taken casualties already. Let's hope we've got enough people left to finish the job.
Joker, can you get a fix on our position?
Roger that, Commander. All those tubes lead into the main control room right above you. The route is blocked by a security door, but there's another chamber that runs parallel to the one you're in.
I cannot recommend that. Thermal emissions suggest the chamber is overrun with seeker swarms. Morden's countermeasure cannot protect you against so many at once.
Conventional weapons are pretty much useless. They'll tear us apart.
Maybe not. I might be able to generate a biotic field to keep them at bay. I won't be able to protect all of us, but I could get a small team through if they stay close.
I could do it too. In theory, any biotic could handle it. Shepard, who do you want to maintain the field?
Oh, that's a good question. We only have two options. I feel like we've lost enough people. Samara.
Samara and I will take a small team through the Seeker swarms. The rest of you provide a diversion by going through the main passage. We'll open the security doors from the other side and meet you there.
Although it would have been funny to see who got carried off. But Garrus, once again.
I'll keep the defenders busy. You slip around the back.
What about me and the rest of the crew, Shepard? We're in no shape to fight.
Commander, we have enough systems back online to do a pickup, but we need to land back from your position.
We can't afford to go back, Shepard. Not now.
You'll never make it without help. I'll send someone with you.
Let's see. I usually send Morden because Morden and Tally both have a survivability of 0 or 1. So either one's probably fine. I would not send one of these two back. They have a survival of 4 if they're loyal. Don't send them back. Morden.
Joker, need location of landing zone. We'll meet you there.
We've all got our assignments. Let's move out.
Oh, our poor team. Zaid and Legion.
Moving out. Try to stay close, Commander.
Okay, so I had a thought. I was planning on doing a rival DLC after this, but we're kind of doing the ending right now. So I'll leave it up to chat. Stop talking, Garrus, I'm talking. Do we do the Arrival DLC? Or do we maybe just relax a little bit, maybe play some Fall Guys or something for the rest of the stream?
Damn, the swarms are interfering with radio contact. You ready for this?
Let's go, Commander.
I mean, because the fact is, the Arrival DLC, it's fine, but I don't think the randomizer is going to do much for it, because it's just me. I can't bring teammates. Kind of like Legion, why I didn't do Legion's loyalty mission. It's just a bunch of Geth. It doesn't work on them anyway.
If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will.
I can't fight back from this position. Tell me when you're ready to move.
Also, if we end up doing Fall Guys, would anyone like to join me? It is free on a lot of different platforms. That's how I play it. I can't even see what I'm doing. There you are.
All clear. Let me know when you're ready to move up, Commander. Ready to move, Commander.
Hostile engaged.
There's going to be several spots where husks start popping up. Being a Vanguard, it's not that bad, because I have Shockwave. Kills them in one hit. There they are. I would say even if you just have someone with Shockwave in your party, it's great, but your cooldown is much faster than your party members are. But I think, does only Vanguard get Shockwave, or does Adept get it too? I don't remember. I've actually never played as an Adept. Not through Mass Effect 2, anyway. Alright, stop being an idiot. Wait for my shield to come back. There you go. Legion, I can't really see through you, buddy. Legion, please.
The dead are useless. If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will.
All clear. Let me know when you're ready to move up, Commander. Let's go.
Let's do it. Bum 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 bum. Now, of course, I've done this myself, but like I've Googled like games like Mass Effect, but those are never very accurate. Sometimes they'll put games on there that make no sense. But I have been on the lookout for like BioWare-like games. I know BioWare isn't the only company that makes these kind of games. I mean, Obsidian has several.
Until you're ready to move out.
Or Dragon Age, or I know there's a game like Fable Works. I'm going to play those at some point on stream. I played the first one. There's a game called Kingdoms of Amalur. That game's kind of fun. It's kind of more like Fable than it is Skyrim. I like it. There's also a game called Greedfall that I kind of heard mixed things about, but it kind of seems like one of those kind of games I'd like. Witcher 3 is on my list too, but that game takes forever. I don't know when I'm going to get to that.
Targeting order processed.
Good job.
All clear.
That drone kept them busy.
Ready to move. Moving up, Commander.
Bum, 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 bum. I was also thinking about doing like 2 different Mass Effect runs at some point. One, insane run. I have not done an insane run on stream. After watching Blue do an insane run through the entire series, including Andromeda, I kind of want to do at least the trilogy on Insane. Which is way more doable now because 1 on Insane was super annoying to me. But with the changes they made, I like it better now.
As long as I can.
The only way I will play original Mass Effect 1 on Insane is as an infiltrator or soldier. Because you get immunity, which kind of trivializes, you know, dying.
Need to get there.
Come on, Samden, you can do it. Can't you have Thane do this? How many options are there for this? I know Miranda, Samara, and Jack are. I want to say there's one more. I never think of biotics when I think of Thane. like sniping. I know he has them, but I don't think of like. To me, they're kind of like Rex's biotics. They're just kind of there.
I copy. What's your position?
We're pinned down at the door, taking heavy fire.
They're like a secondary thing.
We're coming. Just hold
Like
on.
Thane's main
Check
thing
this
is sniping
door
and being sneaky, while Rex's is just being big and tough.
Come on. Seal the door.
Nah, he's fine.
Joker, are you at the rendezvous point?
I'm here, Commander. Chakwas and the rest of the crew just showed up.
Morton's group just arrived, Shepard. No casualties.
Excellent. Now let's make it count. Edie, what's our next step?
There should be some nearby platforms that will take you to the main control console. From there, you can overload the system and destroy the base.
Commander, you got a problem. Hostiles massing just outside the door. Won't be long till they bust through.
Is it speech time?
We need to finish this before they get through.
Pick a team to go with you and leave the others here to defend this position. That should buy you some time.
Okay, so generally I bring Tally and Garrus, and that's usually good enough. If all your people are alive, you're fine. Like I said, though, when they introduced Kasumi into... Wait a minute. Oh, that's Morden, okay. When they introduced Kasumi into this game, it messed with the Suicide Squad math. Because she only has a 1, or 0 if she's not loyal. So it actually is possible to lose somebody, if you're perfect. One time I took Zaid and Grunt with me, or I took Garrus and Grunt, who are 2 of the 3 4s that you have. Because of that, the survivability was knocked down to like 1.9 instead of being above 2, and someone died. It actually ended up being Tally, which would have been super sad because I romanced Tally in that playthrough. Surprise, surprise. So I had to reload and do the whole thing over again. So just don't take Garrus, Grunt, or Zaid like in a group of 2. Just one of them's fine. Just don't take everybody. Just don't take both of them. Yeah, we're taking the old crew. Tally's good to take as well because she only has a 1. It's actually the through manipulating this, it's actually the only way you can have Garrus get killed on the ship. He can die. You can't have Legion in your party. You have to like leave them turned off. And you have to take certain people with you to fight the ball thing. And if that happens, then Garrus actually dies. Oh, I can do this as well. I like using that against the boss.
I'm ready, Commander.
So am I.
Anything to say before we do this?
You know what? No speech.
You all know why we're here. Do your jobs, and with luck, we'll all make it to the other side.
We'll do our best.
Short and sweet.
Good luck, Shepard.
Bum, 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 bum. Level 30.
Hostiles incoming!
Hostiles up ahead! I feel like more than one of those hit. Maybe the hitbox is weird when they're moving like that. Garrus, please get down. What are you doing? What are you doing, Garrus? There he goes. Like I said, physics abilities are fun in this game. Physics abilities are fun in any game. Just pushing people around. Say what you will about like Star Wars Force Unleashed. It's a fun game to play. I never did beat the second one. It's like Andromeda. The story's kind of mad, the characters are but gameplay's fun. It's fun to play.
I know you feel this. You cannot resist.
Go for the optics.
Evolution cannot be stopped.
You got it.
Oh. Didn't even see you. Uh-oh.
Direct intervention is necessary.
Yeah, they did nothing to him. Bum, 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 bum. 2 scions.
Nothing's faster than fatigue up off Paul. One down.
Out. Tally, keep him busy and we'll take care of him. There we go. I'm a little low on ammo, though. For most of my guns. Yeah.
This is it. All the tubes lead to this spot. Edie, what can you tell us? What are they doing?
Oh, this every time I do this, it brings back the memory of playing it the first time.
It is emitting both organic and non-organic energy signatures. Given these readings, it must be massive. Shepard, if my calculations are correct, the superstructure is a Reaper.
Not just any Reaper.
Yep. And that's where subtitles ruin the reveal.
A human Reaper.
Precisely. It appears the collectors have processed tens of thousands of humans. Significantly more will be required to complete the Reaper.
Edie, any suggestions on how we take it out?
The large tubes injecting the fluid are a weak structural link. Destroying them should cause the supports to collapse, and the Reaper to fall.
Give us a minute, Edie. We gotta take care of some old friends.
Notice how Edie kind of says the word fall with like a aggressiveness towards the Reaper. He's already showing signs of being alive.
Enemies ahead!
You will know pain, Shepard.
What?
Attack. This hurts you.
Yeah, I'm getting very low on bullets.
We are your genetic destiny.
Shoot the tubes!
Ah, couldn't get it. That's fine. That's probably a waste of using heavy ammo, but I don't have a lot of bullets for anything else. Garrus, no!
Got no shield!
Garper!
This should soften them up.
Do I have this on here? I don't. Just randomly takes it off. Let me guess, do my other weapons randomly have the AP ammo taken off? Yep. That would explain why the Carnifex was doing such crappy damage.
Combat drone away.
Did anyone notice the elusive man was poking his head through there?
Ground team, status report.
Like he's watching us.
Enemies are pressing their attack. Damage inconsequential. Position secure.
Head to the Normandy. Joker, prep the engines. I'm about to overload this place and blow it sky high.
Roger that, Commander. Commander, I've got an incoming signal from the Elusive Man.
They probably put the Elusive Man in here somewhere, like they did with Hackett on the ship. That's why we could see him.
Shepard, you've done the impossible.
I still have to destroy the base.
Not necessary. I have a better option. I'm looking at the schematics Edie uploaded. A timed radiation pulse would kill the remaining collectors, but leave the machinery and technology intact. This is our chance, Shepard. They were building a Reaper. That knowledge, that framework could save us.
It liquefied people, turned them into something horrible. We have to destroy the base.
Don't be short-sighted. Our best chance against the Reapers is to turn their own resources against them.
I don't know, Shepard. What happened here was horrible. But we have to stop the Reapers. If we destroy this base, then all these people died for nothing.
They were working directly with the Collectors. Who knows what information is buried there? This base is a gift. We can't just destroy it.
No matter what kind of technology we might find, it's not worth it.
Shepard, you died fighting for what you believed. I brought you back so you could keep fighting. Some would say what we did to you was going too far, but look what you've accomplished. I didn't discard you because I knew your value. Don't be so quick to discard this facility. Think of the potential.
No, I get it. If I was in Shepard's position, I would take it. He's right. Like, it's too... We're fighting against these big, giant things that we need this place. But, in hindsight, we know the Elusive Man turns against us in 3, so... And plus, I get not wanting to put this in Cerberus' hands.
We'll fight and win without it. I won't let fear compromise who I am.
Shepard, think about what's at stake, about everything Cerberus has done for you.
Oops. The funny thing is, even Miranda will do that. If Miranda's the one who's like projecting the message, she'll turn it off and interrupt him.
The reactor overloads and blows this whole station apart.
I think throughout the course of Mass Effect 2, she starts to see what kind of person he is. And there's the boss. Where are you now? There you are. I don't think sniper rifle's gonna be too good here. Yeah, it's too close.
Nothing faster is.
What was that, Tally? Alright, we need bullets. Ugh.
This should slow him down.
Harbinger dead? Oh. Okay. I'm gonna run out before I kill him. And I am kind of low on ammo. Oh, I see something. Oh. Well, not getting that ammo. Why do you have ammo on your back? I'm taking it. Also, you can tell where he is because your teammates are looking down at him. I know you're down there.
Concussive shot ready.
Also, biotics kind of suck against this guy. Like, my shockwave and pull do nothing. Reeve would probably do something. I miss my tech abilities for this fight.
Control of this form.
No human reaper for them. Not only are the sound effects low for this, why is the music so low? Sound mixing. Original Mass Effect 1 on PC had issues. There were a few points where things would just get super loud. I'd rather things get super quiet randomly than super loud. Tally! And Garrus, you're loyal, so that big thing that hit you didn't kill you. It doesn't make any sense, like, logically, but yeah, it's a game mechanic. Oh man, the fact that you're loyal to me kept you from getting killed by that. Awesome.
I'm here, Joker. Did the ground team make it?
All survivors on board. We're just waiting for you.
Human, you've changed nothing. Your species has the attention of those infinitely or greater. That which you know as Reapers are your salvation to destruction.
Yeah, it's breaking. Yep. People are replacing other people. There's not going to be anyone there. I saw Joker on the ground. Oh, it's just a collector. As much as I like giving Joker his moment to shine with a gun, it makes no sense that he leaves the bridge or the cockpit. He's the driver. I think anyone else on the ship can do this. I know they took the crew, but we brought some crew back. Someone could be doing that instead. And we're out.
Detonation in 10, 9, 8.
Yeah, I get the gist of it, Edie. Hold on.
And here's where the VOD gets muted every time. And the YouTube version ends up being copyright struck. Not a big deal. It's the lowest copyright strike possible, where it's just like, advertisement goes to us instead of you. Cool, you can have the 15 cents.
We will find another way. Releasing control.
That's when it's confirmed that Harbinger is a Reaper. Up to that point, you could assume that Harbinger was just the Collector Queen. Oh, their voice is very Reaper-like. Good job, team. We didn't lose that many people. State-of-the-art weapons use thermal clips to prevent overheating. Again, it would have been fine if you kept the other system intact, but you didn't.
Shepard, you're making a habit of costing me more than time and money.
You get the help you deserve.
And what about the rest of humanity? Your ideals have cost us more than you can imagine. The technology from that base could have secured human dominance in the galaxy against the Reapers and beyond.
Human dominance? Or just Cerberus?
Strength for Cerberus is strength for every human. Cerberus is humanity. I should have known you'd choke on the hard decisions. Too idealistic from the start.
I know what you are, and the price of dealing with you. We do things my way from now on. Harbinger is coming, and he won't be alone. I'm gonna make sure we're ready when they get here. You can fall in line or step aside, but don't get in my way.
You're sure that's what you want? You're taking a hell of a risk, Shepard.
Joker, lose this channel.
Oh, he's sad now. He's gonna pout in his office. He'll be back in Mass Effect 3. Well, all the people we lost. Thane, Jack, and Kasumi died on the ship, and Jacob died in the vent tunnel thing. Yep, there's the 4. Oh, we're back to cutscene mode where everyone has different heads. Oh, Legion gave me it instead of Joker. What the? Oh, Legion wants to go through the drive-thru and get a Happy Meal from them. Chicken nuggies, Shepard Commander. Bum. Well. The ending of Mass Effect 2. Always good. Of course, when you're playing as someone like Brock Shepard and only have 2 teammates left alive, a little rough, but yeah. Well, yeah, I think I'm good. I don't think I'm going to do the Arrival DLC. It's just, I don't know. I think we kind of served the purpose of this game, right? Did some fun stuff, got to see the randomizer in action, in its all its goofy glory.